There's a little town in Kerry, and 'tis pretty far away, but the crowds are sure to be there on Dingle Derby Day. The Kerry folk are magic. They're really on their own. The Derby's run in Dingle and the National in Listowel. Some people who go racing, you'll see them everywhere. They're always in the Cotswolds, at the Beechers and the Cheer. They're sure to be in Kerry, Killarney and Tralee, and then they're back to Dingle, just after Ballabui. Now the ponies go on to Dingle, oh, they're the fastest of them all. They come from every county, Cork to Donegal. Now just to be in Dingle on a nice fine autumn day, with all the ponies racing and the dolphin in the bay. There's nowhere else I would rather be, that's all I have to say. So it's just goodbye to Dingle until another day.
A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to Dingle for the 2018 renewal of the Dingle Racing Festival. Once again, we've survived a harsh winter, a drought summer, and we've arrived in Ballintaggart to be greeted by Mike Sayers. Mike, you've survived everything that's been thrown at us for the last 12 months.
I have, yeah, and all the heat. It was a bit much for me all the weeks along. But now we do it with a bit of it for the weekend. We wouldn't mind it, even though, what do you say now, the going is good there, or go to Ferrum. And like after all the weather, so we're happy with that.
And the rain has probably just come in time because there's a nice little cutting of grass in it as well.
Beautiful. I say that going is absolutely perfect now this evening, in my opinion. Like, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll play it by ear. And we'll have to drive on anyway, no matter what.
And a lovely setting. The car park building up nicely, and your sponsors are back again.
Oh, so only for them we wouldn't be going.
Plenty of money in Dingle.
Oh, well, there is. If you went around the town, you know, see it all. In all fairness, like, it is a thronged out place since last April.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable. Like, Funky is a great help out there. the dolphin. He's one of the big helps. And well, our scenery is now too, Johnny. Look at that. Yeah. So isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And some great racing in prospect, and of course Jack Kennedy and Dylan Brown McMonigal still advertising the strengths of the Dingle Festival.
Oh, they are, and many more besides. Like, and to be watching there, Oisin Murphy, and he riding for them sheiks and Arabs and all kinds of places, and he had
a few good days around here with Derby's Garden.
Oh, he did indeed. And then I said riding in a race for 670,000 sterling. I said, it's a far cry from Dingle, but nice if you get it, like the 67,000, if they get 10% or whatever, like into some earnings.
Definitely, that's it. And they all plied their trade here in Dingle, and indeed throughout the country as well. You're looking forward to another festival?
Oh, certainly. If we get any kind of good weather at all, we'll have a great time. And that'll keep us going until next year again.
And we'll be talking to Mike to finish up the Dingle Festival, so sit back and enjoy 3 days of the very best of racing from the 2018 renewal of the Dingle Festival. For the start of the Dingle Festival for 2018, delighted to be joined by the winning most jockey at the Dingle Festival, Dylan Brown McMonigal. And I think, Dylan, you're going for a record, 3 successive Dingle championships.
Yeah, we'll give it a go anyway. I have a few good rides, and
that's the understatement of the year, Dylan, I'd say, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Just before we go to this year's festival, Dylan, we'll go back to the start. I remember you riding a local pony in a good few local races.
Yeah, I was riding Cacamelish and Kipper and all, and then went on to Tail the Tail, and he gave me my first spin round here, and then the next year then it was Let's Go, and he made history then in the Dingle Derby, and we're going well since that. And
of course your uncle Adrian Brown, big into pony racing, that was a big help along the way as well.
Yeah, without him it wouldn't be possible, all the horses, and wouldn't be possible without all the good horses.
And then Let's Go, the horse that won that Dingle Derby and led us to 5 stone a lead.
Yeah, first time I ever won on him was in the Derby trial, and then he went on to the Dingle Derby and won it, so it was
a day you'll never forget.
Yeah.
And last year Dylan had a great season, came of age, and this year it's gone better than ever.
Yeah, we're going very well this year. Last year I had a injury at the start of the year and it held me back for 4 or 5 weeks, and this year so far we're going good.
And looking forward to tonight's festival. The first race is the 1.5 miles. What are you on there?
I think Northern Sky.
Right. And what else have we then? The 14.2 is probably one of your bankers, 5 stone a lead.
Yeah, 5 stone lead.
She won here last year.
Yeah.
And what else you would then for the night?
I've a few, one for Declan McGuigan in the 1.6 miles, and I've 18 Stream in the mile. I have a few other ones then for Adrian, all good chances.
You're not giving too much away?
No, never do.
And looking forward to the Derby. That horse that won in Broadford was very impressive. I think he's going to be your Dingle Derby, right?
Yeah, Let It Go will be in the Derby. Yeah.
Fancy him big time, I'd say.
Yeah, well, he'll be in with a shout, hopefully.
And you're a good judge of the form book. Dylan, if you're not to win the Dingle Derby, what do you think will win it?
Say Mr. James, if the ground stays good. I think he'll be the one to beat.
So there you have it. Delighted to be joined at the start of this year's Dingle Festival by Dylan Brown McMonigal, a young man that stands on the verge of history here in Ballintaggart this weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan. Well, best of luck now, Dylan.
So now we'll give you the runners and riders for the opening race. It's the Dick Mac Brewery House Dingle Race over 1.5 miles. The main sponsors are Dick Mac's Bar. It's also sponsored Michael and Breda Boland B&B, D&L Tour Hire, Frank O'Connor and Company Solicitors, Money Matters, Strand House, The Ventry Inn, Pure Beauty and Bonds Bar. Runners and riders. Number 1, Dingle Harbour. Locally owned will be the Mount of Brian Dunleavy from the County Galway. 2, Wild Wind and Brian Barry. Brian has had his first success down south. I think it's his first winner to Dingle. His first time to Dingle. And then 3, My Last Farewell, will be Ellen Boardman. And we wish her well. She's on My Last Farewell, purple colours with the pink cross belts. 4, Northern Star, will be the man at the minute with the 54 winning mark for the season. I think about 14 in Dingle, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 5, Last Chance Paddy, Sam Ewing, the 24 winner mark in the circuit for the season, and his first Dingle winner last year, but the most important anybody could have, and that's the Milk Dingle Derby. 6, Irish Rover, will be the mount of Dara McGill, all the way down from County Derry. 7, and Couple Dove, will be Ben Mulligan, a change of colours, white with the blue spots back and front. 8, Ballybrown Boy, winner here previously, and the man going great guns in the Southern Circuit, Daniel King. And number 9, it's the Chancer and Joey Sheridan with the white and blue, white and red stripes. So those are your 9 runners. The horses are on the track. Dingle Harbour will have the distinction of leading down, being followed down by Ballybrown Boy and Daniel King. Northern Sky follows this one. And then we have Wild Wind. Wild Wind being followed by the Chancer, who is being followed down by Dara McGill and Irish Rover. And then we have Ben Mulligan on Couple Dove. They've been called into line. Wild Rover from on the inside, Dingle Harbour with the quarter colours. And then we have Last Chance Paddy. Has a shot in this if he's on his best behaviour here this afternoon. And away in there running on the Dick Mac Brewery gate over 1.5 miles. And as they do so in settling down, Wild Rover takes them along. From in second place then Dingle Harbour. In third place then we've got Northern Sky. Improving up on the outside, and fourth is Last Chance Paddy. My Last Farewell goes 5. Then towards the rear at the early stages, settling down as they pass the band. And Couple Dove is back there. Ballybrown Boy is back there and being held up for a run, as well as the Chancer. Into the 5 mile mark. Very little change up front. Barry Brown takes them along. This wild wind as they meet Heartbreak Hill, and then Dingle Harbour goes 2. Northern Sky gets closer, 3 in the inside, up on the outside. Last Chance Paddy, My Last Farewell. Following this one through, then we have Irish Rover off the beanbone, off the top of the hill, swinging past the boxes where they disappear out of our view, and they all come into play. And it has to be said, Northern Sky has gone into clear third place now as they swing off the beam-bound turn for the first time. Settling down on this, the Dick Max Brewery's open horse race over 1.5 miles, and settling there, led him a merry lick from the off. Wild Wind and Brian Barry. From up in the outside, Last Chance Paddy goes a clear second with Sam Ewing in third place. On the inside, then Dingle Harbour with the quarter colours of Brian Dunleavy, the sheepskin noseband of Northern Sky between them, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Getting closer up on the outside, Belly Brown Boy has had success here previously, then niggled along back through the pack, then Irish Rover. My last farewell and Ellen Boardman are going the short way around. The Chancer has been hard driven at the 5 furlong from Omar, and that's the order where they swing up the hill. Bing Mulligan and Coppeldover are in about 7th place at this point in time. Wild Wind, he's led him a merry lick now from in 2nd place. Last Chance Paddy. Northern Sky goes up on the outside in 3rd. Belly Brown Boy has moved sweetly into 4th place, where they disappear from our view across the far side towards their point of departure for the final time. Northern Sky, in a matter of strides now, has gone up on the outside, challenges for the 2nd place, and coming off this bean-bound turn will take it up, I would think. From on the inside, Barry doesn't give up on Wild Wind, and Wild Wind goes on again. Dingle Harbour has gone out tamely out the bend. Wild Wind on the inside, from up on the outside, we have Northern Sky, and these two now look set to fight it out. Northern Star up on the outside, McMonigal, he's on the 15-winner mark here. He looks as if he's going to open his account in convincing style. Northern Sky from Wild Wind in 3rd place. Belly Brown Boy, then Last Chance Paddy back to Irish Rover on the inside. My Last Farewell, and then going back to Coppeldover, and finally back to the long-time leader Dingle Harbour. The last one to finish then will be the Chancer. 54, I think, for the season, and he's gone over the 100 mark at 15 years of age.
Accomplished, and Gamble landed in the opening. Dick Max Brewery House Dingle Race over 1.5 miles. In 4th place was number 5, Last Chance Paddy. 3rd was number 8, which was Belly Brown Boy. In 2nd place, number 2, Wild Wind under Brian Barry. But this will get a great reception for the opener in Dingle. It's Northern Sky, the big chestnut for Dylan Brown McMonigal, the Northwest champion, as he returns, and the first winner in Dingle for 2018. Let's hear it for Northern Sky. Under Dylan Brown McMonigal won the Derby, of course, with Let's Go a couple of years back. A host of fancy rides tonight in every race. Northern Sky coming there strongly up the straight to catch Wild Wind, who made a brave bid to make it all. 3rd running on Belly Brown Boy, and 4th number 5, Last Chance Paddy. Station about to be made, the Dick Max Brewery House Dingle Race sponsored by Dick's Bar. Many congratulations, best possible start to the festival.
Yeah, it's been very good. To be honest, Jerry, we couldn't see him being beat because at home he was working all over the rest of them, and he did it today.
Barbara didn't tell me anything about that during the week?
No, we kept that boy quiet.
Dylan, Wild Wind, he'd be quite. I think you actually wanted him down in Abbeyfield a couple of months back. You knew what you were up against there because he was bounced out and tried to make it all.
Yeah, I knew if I tracked Wild Wind, he would lead me into the race well, and took it up turning in, and he went away from him easy.
Found plenty up the straight. Wild Wind battled on bravely.
Yeah, he battled on well. My horse pricked his ears coming up the straight, and he had plenty left at the end.
The 1.25 miles, you're I think 4-handed. What do you want there?
Half price.
The Golden Mile winner?
Yeah.
And 5 stone a lead as well?
Yeah, 5 stone and 14.2.
You might hit the bookies running for cover before the night is down.
I'll try.
There you have it, the Northwest champion on the point of turf history here in Dingle. Dylan Brown McMonigal wins the opener, lands the touch with Northern Sky. In 2nd place was Wild Wind for Brian Barry. 3rd was number 8, which was Belly Brown Boy for Daniel King. And 4th, number 5, Last Chance Paddy and Sam Ewing. And all 9 ran.
So the 12 runners for the 2nd race, the Dano's Bar and Restaurant in the Dingle Bay Hotel Plate. 1.25 mile open horse place, the main sponsors. Antoinette Brosnan, Dano O'Keefe. It's also sponsored by Nellie Freds, Hyde G Care, and Connor Bar, the Barrackite Bar, the Half Door. Graffle, Shufcora, Decor and Dang, the Boatyard, Banbury's Guest House, and Cool Scoops. Runners and riders, Kingfisher, the top one, number 1. Brian Dunleavy in the plate. Number 2 will be Let's Go, young Rory Mulligan. He's stepping up in class. Will carry a lot of lead. 3 then must be the one with a superb chance, Half Price, and Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 4, a non-runner. 5, Let It Go, will be Joey Dunn, the purple and white diamond silk. 6 then will be Bon Dangan, Alan Ellis, and he's got an orange, yellow and blue check colours. 7, that'll do, that'll be Dara McGill, green colours and the brown epaulets. 8, Try Your Best will be Sam Ewing. Number 9, Big Chris, Brandon Wilkie, fresh from his treble in Erasmore on Saturday last. Number 10, the consistent Stormforce, Danny Gilligan, winner in Omi Beach a fortnight ago and did it very well. 11, the Star of the South, Kobayashi, and Daniel King. Number 12 will be Man of Steel, Michael Maguire, chocolate colours and pink sleeves. And 13 will be Ring Him, Paddy Hartnett. He's got a purple multicoloured silk. So those are the 12 runners. Half Price has been followed up by Let It Go, who has been followed on the inside by Let's Go. Then up on the outside is Storm Force and then Kingfisher. Being followed up by Ring Him and Paddy Hartnett, Man of Steel. Winner here previously up on its outside is Big Chris. On the inside, Dara McGill, and he's on number 7 there. That'll do. That'll do is being followed up by Kobayashi, and then we Try Your Best, and the last one to go up there looking well is Bon Dangan. Bon Dangan goes in. Storm Force is out the back there. And That'll Do, and Joey Dunn, and Let It Go. Let's Go. Man of Steel, all looking to get the break. Being called into line. The white flag is raised. There was some of them a bit iffy and butty at the start, but Man of Steel is the one bowling along in front, Ricket and Heartbreak Hill. But Try Your Best for company, and then Let's Go is going third from on the inside. And Half Price then being followed through by Kobayashi, and the one very much to the rear, Bon Dangan. That's the order, and where they descend across the far side of the track. And also back there, Big Chris at the early stages. The front 4 being led up the home straight with Man of Steel, the lope from North Kerry. Mikey McGuan from in second place on the inside, Try Your Best, Sam Ewing. Third up on the outside, Let's Go, and Ryan Young, Rory Mulligan in between horses, the Jolly, another Half Price and the Amelia. And that's the order of these 4 runners. 5 then Kobayashi is getting closer up on its outside. Then we've got Storm Force, Kingfisher is being driven along, and Ring Him there is going back through the pack, and also well back and being ushered along. That'll Do, and the one that got no break at all there but is running on gamely from the rear is Bon Dangan. So up the hill they go. Let's Go's gone back to about 5th place, beginning to bunch up. Man of Steel being pressed up on the outside by none other than Half Price now. Storm Force and Danny Gillen switches wide to get a clearer passage, and these 2 go on up on the outside. Storm Force from on the inside. We have, as they disappear out of my view, Storm Force looks to be coming with a rattling run, and this has been tracked all the way there by Half Price and young Dylan Brown McMonigal. It looks to concern them because the lights have gone out, and quite a number of them off the legendary Beanbone turn they come, and into the home straight. Storm Force and Danny Gilligan now being switched on the outside. He's putting it up to Half Price as they come inside the final furlong. It concerns them. He's going for the rail up on the outside, and Half Price is coming back on the inside of Storm Force. Great riding by young McMonigal. Half Price takes it in convincing style in second place with Storm Force. Then we go back to Man of Steel, Let's Go, That'll Do. Then back to Kingfisher, Kobayashi. Then back to Ring Him, back to That'll Do.
To all concerned up there. But what a race they gave us. Storm Force, and on the outside Half Price. We said it might be a sign of things to come when Northern Sky bolted up in the first, and now it's Dylan Brown McMonigal, that man again, standing on the verge of Dingle history, and he's got to get a great reception here as he returns on the reigning Golden Mile winner, Half Price. for Aidan Melia, for Dylan Brown McMonigal. Let's hear it for the 10 furlong winner, the Dana's Bar and Restaurant, Dingle Bay Hotel. 10 furlong winner, half price, completing a double on the night in the first two races for Dylan Brown McMonigal, the man from Letterkenny. Rode an 8-timer in the Big Island, Manor Cunningham, just 2 weeks ago, and already 2 from 2 at this Dingle Festival. Well done to Tom Fennelly with Storm Force. Ran an absolute corker. In third place was number 12, Man of Steel, and fourth was number 2, which was Let's Go, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Dylan, it was a good job. We interviewed you before we started it all. Hard work, but you got there.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit the front too soon, and Stormforce led me into the race perfectly up the straight, and he just showed his class and he's back to himself.
Stormforce, he'd been a real hard-knocking campaigner in the Midland Circuit for a good few years. He really put it up to half price or there around.
Yeah, he's always knocking on the door, and up at Seamus Bergen's beating. We had a good battle, and I just got the better of him, and thankfully we got the better of him again today.
Will you be riding him tomorrow's Golden Mile with the penalty?
Yeah, we'll be.
So there you have it. He goes to the Golden Mile tomorrow. What's next up, Dylan? The mile and 3/4, I think it is.
Declan McGuigan's new horse.
What's he called?
I'm not sure, what is it? Catch a Star.
What are the vibes coming from Letterkenny about him?
Well, they think he's a good chance, so hopefully he can do the business.
There you have it. The champion-elect on the national scene, the man from Letterkenny and County Donegal, Dylan Brown McMonigal, standing, as we say, on the edge of turf history here in Dingle, wins the second with number 3 half price. Second, number 10, Storm Force for Danny Gilligan. Third was number 12, Man of Steel for Mikey McGuan. And in fourth place was number 2, the former Derby winner, Let's Go, ridden by Rory Mulligan, and 12 ran.
The third race in the card, the Sean Cleary Memorial Race, an open horse race, the distance 1 3/4 miles, 3 times past the bell. We start over the mile and a quarter start. Main sponsors are the Cleary family, Westmeath, Matty Ryan Galway, Hugh O'Donnell Tipperary, the Irish Field, CJ Burton's Limerick, the Taft family, Colin T. Keane Meath, Kieran Egan Galway, AJ Slattery Tipperary, Healy Racing Listowel, and Brian Laird County Down. Runners and riders. Number 1, Just in Time, Jack Gilligan. All to the Clouds is number 2, Philip Burdens. 3, Non-Positive, Stacey Kidd. Number 4, Jimmy Mack. Danny Gilligan. Number 5, Laid Back Lucy, will be Ben Mulligan. 6 will be Sir RJ and Sam Ewing. 7, Catch a Star, and he's got 2 stars already this afternoon, Dylan Brown McMonigal. No, number 8. 9, That's My Boy, Mikey McGuan. Number 10 will be Killian's Pride, Daniel King. 11, Remember Me, will be Ross Shukru. And number 12 will be Mr. Bush, Philip Patrick Hartnett. 1 will be Just in Time, Jack Gilligan. 2 will be Out of the Clouds, Philip Burns. 3, Non-Positive, Stacey Kidd. 4, Jimmy Mack, Danny Gilligan. Number 5 will be Laid Back Lucy. Number 6, Sir RJ. 7, Catch a Star. Number 9, That's My Boy, Mickey McGuan. 10 will be Killy and Spry, Daniel King. 11, Remember Me, Ross Shukru. And number 12, Paddy Hartnett. Has he gone up? He's led him up to the mile. He's led him up that way. Remember Me, Mr. Bush. Jack Gilligan and Just in Time. And then Stacey Kidd and Non-Positive. Mr. Bush, Paddy Hartnett. The Sean Cleary race, a horse race over 1.25 miles. And 1 not going there, 2 is gone, is Jack Gilligan. Sam Ewing, sorry. We don't know, there's a jockey down. Sam Ewing, 2 jockeys down, and Danny Gilligan has gone as well. So there are 2 loose horses on the track. As they go up out of the Clouds, has lost its jockey as well. They're settling down at the far side as the 2 leaders' horses run around the bend, and they'll take them along. Catch a Star will be the one up front early on as they come off the Beanbone turn. Just everybody well off the track now, 2 loose horses. As I said, Catch the Star is now in a prominent position. We just pitched there. Danny Gilligan lost his way there as well. He went off on Danny Gilligan and Jimmy Max. They got out of it. 2 loose horses in the track. Everybody off the track. Well back now as they go out into the country. Catch a Star from on the inside. With up on the outside as they go out into the country. Philip Burns and Out of the Clouds has gone into a clear second place, and Non-Positive is very badly balked as well. And that's the order where they go up the hill. And it has to be said for people who've backed horses in this race, you lose your money once they come under starters' orders. On the inside, Catch a Star, the leader's horses precedes them as they go up the hill. From up on the outside, getting into a close second place, Out of the Clouds. Impressive winner last time, and they ordered in. As coming down the far side, Mr. Butch gets closer. Non-Positive is trying to pursue them. Let's hope these riderless horses keep going the right way around as they go out into the country, and hopefully might run themselves to a standstill, where the pack and field get together. Now we'll just only ask everybody, just watch yourselves. Well back now, well back. Loose horses everywhere. As they come in and as they come up the home straight on the inside now, it's Catch a Star from in between horses. Out of the Clouds, further wide, getting closer, Mr. Bush. These 3 go on from then. One getting closer substantially is Remember Me. We told you that this was Killian's Pride has been hard driven, and also been hard driven there. Mr. Bush is trying to come with a run. Non-Positive has gone haywire as well as they go out into the country for the last time, and at the bell it's Out of the Clouds, takes them along now for Philip Burns. 2 winners here last time. It has to be said Killian's Pride is from Remember Me is coming through horses. Catch a Star has been niggled along, Killian's Pride being niggled along. Mr. Bush is going back, and also gone back there is That's My Boy, and Non-Positive well out as they go to the Beanbone turn at the far side, and as they do so up front, Out of the Clouds. He was impressive in his 2 previous runs. Philip Burns looking for another winner here as they come off the legendary Beanbone turn for the final time. He's 3 winners, I think, in Dingle as they come inside the distance. Out of the Clouds has turned this into procession. There was an incident-packed start where Sam Ewing and Danny Gilligan got dislodged inside the distance though. It's Out of the Clouds in convincing style, but Remember Me is coming with a rattling run inside the distance. Will Remember Me get up then either line inside the distance? Out of the Clouds! Grading right by Ross Shooker and Remember Me, then Killian's Pride. Catch a Star, That's My Boy.
Welcome back, the winner of the Sean Cleary Memorial over 1 3/4 miles. Philip Burns made a big impression here a year ago when he won the Consolation and Make Me. He returns in triumph here on board for the Donnellys. Number 2, Out of the Clouds. Great start to the festival for Philip Burns. Philip, well done. Philip, many congratulations. There was a bit of chaos early on there.
Yeah, I just escaped it and got away well. And
He was always travelling well.
yeah, he was. He travelled very well and kind of stretched him going up the hill, and kind of say he got a bit tired coming home, but he stayed on well.
Remember Me was coming after. It was probably helped you to get you up the last 100 yards.
Yeah, he was getting a bit bored in front, all right, but he did the job anyway, so it's great.
And Philip, what are you likely to be riding in Sunday's Derby? This fella's probably booking his ticket as well, and might have a couple of your own.
I'm hoping to ride Mr. Bowen in the Dingle Derby, so.
That'll be some spin.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And you're having a great season, Philip, mixing it with the Midlands and the South.
Yeah, I started off down the south and went up the Midlands and had a bit of luck up there, and sure it's going well now.
What else have you for tonight, Philip?
I have my own horse, Make Me, in the Derby trial. Hopefully he runs well now.
Should have a big chance. He won here last year.
Yeah, he won the Consolation, but sure, he's kind of disappointing all year, but we're hoping he'll come back to form here today.
He's the first winner of the festival on the board. Well done to Philip Burns, the man from Ballingarry in County Limerick, wins the Sean Cleary Memorial over 1 3/4 miles.
Tom Hutch Landscaping in the Ashes Hillgrove Hotel race, an open horse race, €1,500. The 2 miles on Friday evening, and it's the Derby Trial Stake. Main sponsors are Tom Hutch Landscaping and Ashes in the Hillgrove, also sponsored by Doyle's Restaurant. Curtin Cole, Kingdom Mouldings, Ashes Bar, the Captain's House, Murphy's Bar, and B&B, Sweet Pea, and Adrian Brosnan Plumbing. Runners and riders. Number 1, Forgotten Soldier, will be B. Dunleavy. Two, then he's got it, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Already a double up here. This afternoon, 3 will be the jockey of the incident pack previous race, Philip Burns and Make Me. 4 will be Walk the Line, Sam Ewing, very impressive from Ballantrae on Monday. 5, All About Chris, will be Brandon Wilkie. 6 will be the big horse down south, Tiger Force and Daniel King. 7, The Boss, Mickey McGuire. 8, Let Him Rock, Danny Gilligan. And number 9, The Poacher, Joey Sheridan. And number 10, Chamber of Secrets and Ross Shukru. So 10 going to post for the Derby trial stake. Sammy Ewing and Walk the Line, very impressive last time out. And Joey Sheridan is not out of it, and the Poacher took this race last year. 10 runners. Forgotten Soldier to the inside, All About Chris. And the white flag is raised and they're away and they're running, and as they settle down, he's got it. And Dylan Brown McMonigal, the man at the moment, leads them up as a wall of horses comes up on the outside in the yellow colours of Make Me. Make Me then being pursued on the inside by the Boss and Martin Michael McGuan. Following through on this one, then we have Chamber of Secrets, who is being followed by the locally trained Forgotten Soldier. And just slight check there as they go out in, Walk the Line, being restrained as he was in Ballantrae last time. As they go in, whipping them in at this point in time, Danny Gilligan is out the back and he's on Let Him Rock. A lot of rocking to do before they can't get the bell. Meeting Heartbreak Hill, and as they do so, he's got it, and Dylan Brown McMonigal being joined for company now up on the outside by Martin McGuan, Mikey McGuan, and the Boss into a clear second place where they disappear out of our view and go down, and they're still there. Make Me's gone 3, 4 on the inside. Then we have Ross Shukru and Chamber of Secrets being pursued all the while by Forgotten Soldier, All About Chris. Out to the back then we have Tiger Cole and the other 2 well back there, it has to be said, the Poacher, but he came up well off the pace in this race last time. And Danny Gilligan also handily placed and Let Him Rock. Very little change from the drop of the flags on the inside. He's got it, and Dylan Brown McMonigal has a double up now, but the Boss comes up on the outside from Mikey McGuan. The yellow colours of Philip Burdens and his own horse Make Me from on the inside. Ross Shukru going the shorter way around on Chamber of Secrets in Clare 4. Forgotten Soldier is going 5. All About Chris is 6th. As I meet Heartbreak Hill in a close 7th place and improving then. We have Walk the Line. Walk the Line is being followed by Tiger Cole. Then back to Let Him Rock, and finally back to the Poacher, who whips them in at the top of Heartbreak Hill, where the pack begin to cluster up front. Dylan Brown McMonigal, he's led him a merry lick to this point in time. On his own horse there, he's got it, and he's got it now, bowls along. The chocolate colours up on the outside, then at the second one, that's the Boss, then getting closer. All About Chris and young Brandon Wilkie. He had a very impressive winner last time. He had a treble in Errismore on Saturday last, the green, and the yellow spots in the inside of Chamber of Secrets, being hard-driven Forgotten Soldier. Sam Ewing and the Gigginstown colours and Walk the Line is trying to get competitive. The Poacher, the Greys out the back. Let Him Rock is being niggled along. All About Chris is finding this very, very tough as they go out into the country. He's really pulling this young fella's thing. There seems to be something amiss with his horse as they go into the 5 furlongs. All About Chris is a slip saddle, I would think, as they go out into the country for the final time. And up there, he's got it, but now being tested with the Boss in a clear second place, and then coming through horses, Dennis Chamber of Secrets all the while. Sam Ewing and Walk the Line gets closer at the top of Heartbreak Hill, and a couple of horses there, We're looking for all about Chris, and he's been entered in the far side. And as they go to the beanbone turn, this legendary beanbone turn, being there from the drop of the flags, this leader, let's go, he's badly balked at that bend. And the boss now goes on for Mikey McGuan. From in clear second place is young Daniel King. And Tiger Force is going to throw down a serious challenge, I would think, as they descend off the beanbone turn for the final time. Tiger Force and Daniel King up on the outside. From on the inside, we've got the boss. A tonic struggle as they steps there for the judge. Tiger Roll comes up on the inside. Tiger Force and Daniel King, but the boss is coming back for more on the inside. Very, very close. Tiger Force and the boss in third place up on the outside. Then we've walked the line on the inside. The Poacher finishing fast. Then we go back to Forgotten Soldier.
They fought out a tremendous finish down in Carsavine, and it took the camera to sort them. It's been very tight again this afternoon, but it's gone to number 6, which is Tiger Force for Castle Racing, back in the winner's enclosure in Dingle. Number 7, the boss, touched off yet again in second. Third was number 4, Walk the Line for Sam Ewing. And fourth, number 9, the Poacher, under Joey Sheridan, a winner a year ago. But it's Daniel King who returns in triumph at the end of a pulsating 2-mile Derby trial for the Tom Hutch Landscaping in the Ashes Hillgrove race. Let's hear it for Castle Racing. Connections, of course, to the great Che Guevara, who had so many big days down here in Dingle. Her first Dingle triumph for the jockey Daniel King. Here he comes, Tiger Force, the winner of the Derby down in Carsavine. He's won the Derby trial, booking his ticket for Sunday's Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. Here he is, Tiger Force for Castle Racing and Daniel King. Come on, Davey. Daniel, many congratulations, the first Dingle winner.
Yes, brilliant, can't believe it now.
It was amazing, the derby down in Carsavine, the two of them fought it out, and they've come to Dingle 2 weeks later and fought out equally as good a finish.
I know, yeah, and my lad was very tough, and he did it nicely.
You held him up for a while, Daniel?
I did, yeah, and I just came at my run, and he picked up nicely, and as I said, he did it well in the end.
And the boss was trying hard up the inside again in the last 50 yards.
He was, but I always knew I had it.
How do you make the ground out there, Danny? How's it riding?
It's brilliant ground, very quick, like so.
What else have you for the rest of the day?
You've Dara's Magic in the mile and something in the 1500s as well.
And that fella now has probably booked his ticket for Sunday's Dawn Milk Dingle Derby, I would imagine.
I'll have to speak to the boys now and see what they want to do.
There you have it from Kilbryn, Kanturk and County Cork, his first Dingle winner for Daniel King.
Next race in the car, the 5th race, is the O'Flaherty Bar, east of Broome Churn to Arkle Limited, 14-2 ounce pony race. Over the mile distance, and the main sponsors, Fergus O'Flaherty, Ted Brown, Ballinaboula and Arkle Limited. Also sponsored by Healy Racing Photos, Listowel, MF Quirk and Sons, Dingle Ocean World, Marina Inn, Siobhan Murphy's B&B, Strand Street, John Benny Moriarty and Sean Sullivan, accountant. The list of runners. Number 1, Noble Star, horse spin and Dingle for Robert Wheatley. He's got maroon type colours with white stars on a trainer. Then, as Jerry said, the hot pot 5 stone a lead, Dylan Brown McMonigal. The green monkey will be Johnny Mulvell. 4, Fitzfather Ted, will be Julie MacDonald. She rides with a pink and green quartered colours. 5, she's a cracker, will be Conor Rabbit, riding very well in the circuit and doing extraordinarily well. He's getting difficulties getting winners, but a very accomplished horseman. 6, then, Titanium and young James Costello. 3rd in Errismore last time. Give this pony a beautiful ride. And his 2nd spin at pony racing and did very, very well to get up to claim the 3rd place. 7, the Low Road, Michael McGuan. He is an individual who could come through the pack. Has had a few winners in the Southern Circuit and has won to watch in the betting. Number 8 then, Oopsie Daisy, and Daniel King. And Daniel had Oopsie Daisy in the previous race, getting up to take the last in convincing style. So those are the 8 runners for the opening 14 two-hands pony race over a mile. Then Oopsie Daisy, Daniel King, a winner in the last, and then the low road, the chocolate colours of Michael McGuire. It's Father Ted, the green and pink watercolours of on a trainer Julie MacDonald, and then we have the Green Monkey and Jack Mulvell, and the last one down, the smallest jockey in the race. Third in Erismore last time. Man looking forward to a long time at this game, I would think. Young James Costello on his own pony, Titanium. And the white flag is raised, and one going 4 stone a leg. And very much to the right, and coming through horses now. 5 stone a leg takes it up with Oopsie Daisy on the inside. But it's Father Ted and Julie MacDonald now throw down as a three-way challenge. And that's the order. Oopsie Daisy's on her inside between horses the Jolly. Taking a queen tug is a 5 stone a lead up on the outside. It's Father Ted. Then she's a cracker. The low road goes in a further place than that. Then back through the park we have the Green Monkey whipping them in. It's Titanium. They approach Heartbreak Hill in this open mile, and as they do so, Oopsie Daisy, Daniel King, a winner last time. And then being headed now on the outside, we've got its Father Ted into a lead of about a neck for young Julie MacDonald as they meet the top of Heartbreak Hill in third place. 5 stone ahead led, the boss is being niggled along. Titanium to the rear as they go down past the Beanbone turn and come back into our view. 5 stone ahead looks to be going ominously well. He comes through horses now for Dylan Brown McMonigal in a matter of strides, goes on by the Beanbone turn. He's already had 2 winners here this afternoon. He's looking for another one. The triple looks on the cards as they set sail for the judge. This Jolly, it's his 15th winner in Dingle, 16th now. He may have gone on to for 17 winners inside the distance. This was a hands and heels. Give them a generous round of applause, and name you're going to hear a lot of as they come inside the distance. And as they come up, 5 stone and lead and Dylan Brown triple up here this afternoon. Great riding by Julie MacDonald, gets her own pony. It's Father Ted up to tip Oopsie Daisy, and then we go back. 2 up on the outside was the Green Monkey.
It's a case of Letterkenny, here we go, as returning to the winner's enclosure. The odds-on favourite, 5 stone of lead. How impressive it was. Been sweeping all before it in the Northwest season and comes to Dingle to follow up last year's victory. Another 1-3 in the night for Dylan Brown McMonigal as he returns with 5 stone of lead. Gary, turn around here for 2 seconds. Just watch it there. Gary, many congratulations. Real good performance.
Another good one by Dylan. She's a right one.
As impressive a winner as you've ever had in Dingle?
Well.
And you've had a few of them over the years?
1 or 2. I'd say that you're mad, put it up to her sometime.
Real good pony, was never out of second gear?
Never out of second gear. It was a fierce, easy race.
Have you something for the Derby on Sunday? Not at the moment? Not this year?
Not this year.
You can be on for tomorrow, so for 5 stone a lead again?
Oh, hopefully, yeah.
There we had delighted for him. Gary O'Boyle wins the 14-2 mile with 5 stone a lead. Quick word with the man of the moment. What a special pony she is, this 5 stone a lead. Dylan, things not going so bad?
Yeah, they're going very well, Jerry.
Dylan, that was probably one of your bankers of the weekend and didn't let you down.
Yeah, she's always been a brilliant pony. And she's winning nearly every year when she comes down. She's brilliant class and she's quick and easy there. And
I can remember the first year she won here, lacked experience, and she went right out by the road and got up to win in the last ride.
Yeah, I was heading for the gate and I didn't know if I was going to get her in time, but she just got up in line that day and beat One Direction.
Some improvement since, and you were never out of second gear there, really?
No, she just sprinted away from them, easy.
Turn out again tomorrow, probably in the mile and a quarter?
Yeah, she will be.
And what's next up? The mile is divided?
Yeah, 18's Dreaming, one divide, and Let's Roll in the second division.
Let's Roll possibly has the easier option?
Yeah, he does. Staying out of Omega's way anyway.
So there you have it, 3 winners in the night for the rising star. Dylan Brown McMonigal wins his 3rd race on this opening night in Dingle. Come on, Dylan. So there you have it, 2, 4, 8 and 3, subject to weigh in. The first of the runners making their way towards the mile start for this Dingle Skellig Hotel plate. Number 1, Wise Words, the winner in Broadford, the mount of Danny Gilligan. Number 3, 18 Stream the Grey, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Behind that one, we had 17, Fourpenny Road, the mount of Joey Dunn. 9 is Mr. Bowen, the mount of Philip Burns. 7, Omega the favourite, Sam Ewing. Number 11, Our Souls, Connor Rabbit. 15 is Razzle Dazzle, Joey Sheridan. Number 19, Sandra's Little Secret, the mount of Mikey McGuan. 13, See the Dream, Brandon Levy. Number 5, Wee Chris, not on your card, the mount of Brandon Wilkie. Thanks, Tommy. 18 Stream making its way down for Dylan Brown McMonigal, followed by Sandra's Little Secret with Mikey McGuan. Then Brandon Wilkie with Wee Chris, got to be followed out by Connor Rabbit with Our Souls. Behind that one is the other grey, Mr. Bowen under Philip Burns. Then See the Dream, written by Brian Dunleavy. Joey Sheridan will be next to go with Razzle Dazzle. And the last one to leave the paddock will be Danny Gilligan on board Wise Words. He was a winner down in Broadford. Our Souls anxious to get away. 18 Stream on the inside. Sandra's Little Secret in the centre. Followed by Razzle Dazzle. That's it. They're off and running. Mr. Bowen didn't get the break, and left behind was Fourpenny Road as they come up the straight. 18 Stream the leader, followed on the outside by See the Dream. They're being followed by Sandra's Little Secret. Behind them is Our Souls as they come up to get the bell with a circuit to go. 18 Stream, See the Dream on the near side. They're followed by Our Souls. Omega's up the inside. Then Sandra's Little Secret, followed by Wise Words. Then Razzle Dazzle, Wee Chris in the back marker, Mr. Bowen, and eventually getting away was Fourpenny Road. Racing up the top of the track, and in front on the inside it is See the Dream goes to the front. See the Dream the leader, followed by Our Souls. In third and driven along is 18 Stream. Up on the outside is Omega, followed by Wise Words. Then Sandra's Little Secret and Razzle Dazzle and Wee Chris and Fourpenny Road. Climbing Heartbreak Hill, See the Dream under Brian Dunleavy. He's in front by a length, followed in second place up on the outside by Omega. They're being followed by Our Souls just behind them. They go behind the lorries shortly to come back into view, beginning the descent. Our Souls the leader, chased by Omega in second. 18 Stream is third. See the Dream begins to retreat as they then Razzle Dazzle as they begin the run towards the home turn. And out in front, Our Souls being pressed by Omega, and it's Omega's white face touches the front and the outside of Our Souls. They're followed by Wise Words and Razzle Dazzle, and up the straight they come. Down out of the final two on the near side, Omega, on the far side, Our Souls, Wise Words, and then 18 Stream. Omega from Our Souls, who's battling on bravely on the far side. Our Souls on the far side, Omega on the near side. Our Souls got to win it for Connor Rabbit. Omega second, Wise Words was third. 18 Stream 4, 5 was Razzle Dazzle, 6 Wee Chris, and 7 See the Dream. 8 Sandra's Little Secret. Behind that was Mr. Bowen, and the back marker was Fourpenny Road.
So, Joe Rabbit, we might get a quick word. Christine,
I can't speak.
if you can't speak at the minute, but I think the jockey can. Connor, we had said they're doing the pictures first. A very happy family, Joe, Christine, and Connor Rabbit. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. And the smile does say it all. Very well said. Well done, Timmy McCarthy.
Thanks, Connor. Well done, lads.
And, Connor, we had said that you were top class, but may not have been getting the best of opportunities. By God, you give it some right.
Oh, I thought I hit it too early, and she just stayed and stayed, and she never gave up. And I'm delighted now for the horse more than anything.
But everybody would be delighted for you. You were third in the Golden Mile last year. You consistently placed horses in the Midlands, and as we said about you, you're top class in the plate. People weren't using you, but the opportunity you did get, you showed what you could do. What's the plan? What was the plan going out? Was it the track Omega?
I just track whoever makes it, and then see if I can take them on, come down the hill. She just freewheeled and kept going and going for me. It was serious.
Was it better than Galway winning an All-Ireland hurling final?
Oh yeah, I'm not a GAA man now, but It was good, all right.
This is your last season pony racing, I believe. You're going on to bigger and better things, I believe.
Yeah, hopefully now I get my licence out in the next few months and see how it goes.
Conor Abbott, I'm personally delighted, but I think anybody associated with horse and pony racing could not be more satisfied to see you getting a winner. I think on your CV it's going to be a great thing for you. You're such a gent in it, and everybody in Dingle Race Committee wishes you all the best in your future career, and thanks for your support
Thanks,
as well.
Phil. Thanks.
Okay.
Runners then for this second division of the Dingle Skellig Hotel Mile. Number 2, Let's Roll, the Mount of Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 4, Darrell's Magic, Daniel King. Number 6, Little Pop Rocket, Kevin Healy. Number 8, Mr. James, Ross Sudrew. Number 10, I'm on a Mission, Andy Burgott. Number 12 is Another Legend, Jackie Mulvihill. 14, Dan's Your Man, Joey Sheridan. 16, Cruise Control, Conor Rabbit. Number 18, Follow a Dream, the Mount of Mikey McGuan. 9 runners this time for the second division of the mile. Follow a Dream with Mikey McGuan, Conor Rabbit back with Cruise Control, Joey Sheridan the top one, Dan's Your Man, Andy Burgott with I'm on a Mission. A mile ahead of them this time, Little Pop Rocket, followed down by Let's Roll, Follow a Dream, then Cruise Control, Another Legend, Darrell's Magic, Dan's Your Man, and the last one to go will be Mr. Bowen. Many people's idea of the winner of the Dawnmilk Dingle Derby on Sunday afternoon. Everybody off the track. Clear the track now, please. Clear the track. All the gates closed. Won't be long for they'll be sent on their way. How to be called in? False start, sends them back. Tape being drawn across. White flag is raised. Follow a Dream takes a turn. That's it. They are off this time, a ragged start, but over on the far side, Darrell's Magic, the leader, chased in second place by Dan's Your Man. Let's Roll just in behind them, followed by Cruise Control, and then I'm on a Mission, followed by Follow a Dream, and behind that one is Another Legend. The one that's out the back is Mr. James as they come up to get the bell with a circuit to go. Darrell's Magic, the leader, Dan's Your Man is second, Let's Roll is third, in 4 is Cruise Control, 5 Follow a Dream, 6 I'm on a Mission, 7 Another Legend, 8 Little Pop Rocket, and the back marker is Mr. James as they race to climb the hill on the far side of the track, and out in front the leader is in front, Darrell's Magic, chased by Dan's Your Man. Let's Roll is in third. They're being followed up on the outside by Cruise Control. They're being followed behind that by Follow a Dream. They're being followed by I'm on a Mission, shuffled along. They're being followed by Another Legend, climbing the hill on the far side, about to go behind the lorries, and the leader is Darrell's Magic, chased in second place by Dan's Your Man. They're being followed by Let's Roll, shortly to come back into view, and it's Darrell's Magic from Dan's Your Man. Let's Roll is third, 4 is Follow a Dream. They're being followed just in behind them by Little Pop Rocket, beginning to stay on. They're on the descent towards the home turn. Darrell's Magic, the leader, chased by Dan's Your Man. In third is Follow a Dream. They're being followed behind them by Little Pop Rocket. Let's Roll up on the outside, straightening up for home, and it's Let's Roll on the near side. In the centre, Dan's Your Man. The far side, Darrell's Magic, followed by Follow a Dream. Up the straight they come, and it's Dan's Your Man from Let's Roll. Dan's Your Man, the leader from Let's Roll. Dan's Your Man's going to win it for Joey Sheridan. Let's Roll is second. Darrell's Magic is third. Follow a Dream was 4, Little Pop Rocket 5, 6 on the inside was Cruise Control, 7 behind them was Another Legend, followed by I'm on a Mission, and the back marker was Mr. James.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the runners who brought in another winner. First time, Joey Sheridan. Well done.
Thanks very much for that, John.
So once Joey Sheridan gets his stuff, Joey, once the photographs are done, we get an interview with Joey. So the presentation's been made with Joey Sheridan at the back. Well done. Joey, we get a quick word with you. Joey Sheridan. Joey. Ladies and gentlemen, give this jockey a serious round of applause. He's travelled the length and breadth of the country, one of the nicest people you could meet at the pony racing. Joey Sheridan, Joey, well done. Really congratulations, because I think you're another pilot like Conor Rabbit. You've had a lot of mediocre horses to ride, but you've always shown ability when you were putting good things, what you could achieve. And I think at this point in time in Dingle, everything you've went through has definitely been worth it for what you've just achieved.
Exactly, Tommy. Yeah, thanks very much. I'm absolutely delighted. I'm delighted for Con and all the owners as well. You know, I rode him last year, and I won on him, and I knew this is the horse. You know, and when I jumped off, I got him in a good position, and I knew at the top of the hill. I took a look around; they were all off the bridle. You know, it really shows how good he is. You know.
How's the track? The track seems to be riding well. They're putting a print on the top of it. I would think is it as good as you've seen it in a long number of years here?
I think so. Yeah. Well, this is my 4th year riding here, and it's good as ever. You know, it's riding well. There's a bit of a cut in it, but it's good yielding, I think.
It won't really matter to you tonight whether it's good to yielding, heavy or good or fast ground. The winner is achieved. I genuinely mean it. Everybody that knows you, Joey, knows that you've ridden. You know, you were one of the names, always dedicated, never got the opportunity, but by God, again, you showed, like Conor Rabbit today, when you people are given the opportunities, you can produce the goods. And all anybody at this game can wish you in the future, I believe you're going to pastures new as well, is to sincerely wish you the best from everybody associated with pony racing.
Thanks very much, Tommy. I appreciate that. Thanks very much.
Okay, thanks very much. Okay, there he is, folks, Joey Sheridan. A generous round of applause for him. This is the Cannons Corner race, valued at 1350 euros, mile open, 15 hands. The main sponsor, Michal Begley. Also sponsored by Henny Agnes, Dingle Cleaners, Alpine Guesthouse, Treehouse Cafe, Kingdom Fresh Eat Restaurant, James Windle's Barber, Veronica Hooligan, and Tom O'Neill Baywatch B&B. 10 to pose, and they are as follows. Number 1 will be Dead Our Horse, McGuan, Michael McGuan. 2 Shotgun will be Jack Gilligan. These may not appear. Yes, Jack, the Shotgun is there. Dead Our Horse does not appear on your card. 3 then, 4 Stone of Lead. Dylan Brown McMonigal looking to complete another winner. And he's on, I would think, the jolly. Number 4, Watch This Space, Sam Ewing. 5 would be Mr. Bud, Darren McGill. 6-1, which could upset the apple cart, Peaky Blinds, and Danny Gilligan. Number 7, Mr. Balboa. Number 8 then is Cali Cartel. O'Sullivan, Kerry. I think Daniel King is opted for this one. There's no number 9, 10. Never Say Die, consistent in the Midlands with Philip Buns. And number 11 will be Mrs. Bossy Boots, Brandon Wilkie. They're on the track now. And the runners making their way down. That Our Horse, number 1. Shotgun. Will possibly be leading the way down there. That's him there. Mr. Balboa with Peaky Blinds follows this one out. And one giving a kick at the tails there is number 5, Mr. Bud, Darren McGill. This won this race last year, and then we have Mrs. Bossy Boots and Brandon Wilkie. While the others go down into the starting chute. 4 stone of lead is down there. And they're away and they're running. Out the back, Mrs. Bossy Boots, and one very slow to get there was Mr. Balboa. 4 stone of lead takes them along as they come up past us. From women in between horses then is Peaky Blinds up on the outside. We have Daniel King and Cali Cartel. And that's the order as they go out into the country, face the rising ground. One to the rear, Mrs. Bossy Boots and Mr. Balboa. Also running very wide there, we have Mr. Bud, but he's coming through horses now. And watch the space was slightly checked as they meet the rising ground at the far side of the track. Throat stolen land from Peaky Blinds. Then in a clear third place is Kelly Cartel. Up on the outside, that's our horse from then improving through horses. We have Darren McGill is trying to come on there on Mr. Bud, and one very much to the rear, Mr. Balboa, and that's the order as they pass that point of departure, beginning to come up front. Never Say Die as well back at this point in time. Coming up on the outside, Peaky Blinds has thrown down a serious challenge to the leader. They go very wide at that bend and let Cappy Caparel goes on for the inside for Daniel King. 3 winners across the track up on the outside. Danny Gilligan is trying to come home, but it's Cali Cartel. Looks to have taken it up, and Cali Cartel, a second winner in the afternoon, eased on as they go past the line. Cali Cartel in convincing style for Daniel, double for him. Shotgunning second, that's our horse's third. In 4th place then, Peaky Blinds. Then back to 4 stone, led up on the outside, Mrs. Bossy Boots.
And here comes our winner. It goes to Killortland and County Kerry, to Cali Cartel, who completes a double on the night for Daniel King. Successful, of course, earlier on in the 2-mile Derby trial. Cali Cartel, impressive down in Carsavane when he won the local race. He's the second winner of the evening to come out of that. Tiger Force was a winner there as well. And 4th, Peaky Blinders. Well done, Pat. Daniel, many congratulations. Caught the eye earlier in the season, I think, down in Abbeyfield. Went to win a local race in Carsavane, and did it well.
He did well, yeah. I got a lovely split up the inside, and when I asked him, he fairly picked up, and he did it well in the end.
And it looked a very good race when it wasn't divided. They were all in there.
I know, yeah, and I'm just very grateful to get the ride. I only picked it up this morning, so I'm just very grateful for the boys to give me the ride.
Perfect start to Dingle 2018, 2 on the board.
Oh, that's brilliant. Can't believe it now.
Looking forward to tomorrow, Daniel. Have you something in the Golden Mile?
I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sure.
What else have you tomorrow? Have you anything firmly booked?
Russell Park's in the 14 too, so hopefully she could go close.
Pressure is on there for your dad?
Yeah, that's it now, yeah.
Well done to Daniel King, his first 2 winners in Dingle on this opening night of the festival. So the complete result of the finale, the winner number 8, Cali Cartel for Daniel King. Second, number 2, Shotgun for Jack Gilligan. Third, number 1, That's Our Grouse for Mikey McGuan. And 4th was number 6, Peaky Blinders for Danny Gilligan, and 9 ran.
First race is an open horse race over 1.5 miles. It's the Foxy John Memorial Race and Perpetual Cup, an open horse race. Distance 1.5 miles. They passed the post 3 times. The main sponsor, Foxy John's Bar, Donald and Elizabeth Neelan. It's also sponsored by Sheehy's Spar, Supermarket, Sheehy's Ashling, Florists and Gifts, Dingle Heights, Keelahurst Mills, Dorgan's Garage, Lisbole. Runners and riders. Number 1, non-runner. 2, Movine's Boy, is Dara McGill. 3 then will be Shannon Breeze. Shannon Breeze will be the mount of Joey Sheridan. 4 will be Church Hall, Ben Bleheen. Number 5, another legend, will be Jamal Vehel. 6 then, very impressive winner last night. Dylan Brown McMulligan will be on Northern Sky. He's had 3 winners so far at the meeting. Then 7, the heroine of the 2017 Dawnmilk Dingle Derby. Ida's Dream makes her debut under Sam Ewing. 8 will be Mr. Gray, now ridden by Philip Burdens. Number 9, Silver Dollar, double up in Dingle yesterday evening, Daniel King. 10, Mr. Mac, will be Danny Gilligan. Number 11 will be Mullen of Vegas, Connor Rabbit. 12, Silver Wings, Brandon Wilkie. And number 13, Wild Wind, Brian Barry. Number 8, acting up there, Mr. Gray, Silver Wings, and another legend with Shannon Breeze, and on the inside is Ida's Delight. They're coming into line. They're off in the way and they're running. Silver Wings didn't look to get the best of breaks early on, and you'll have to bear with us. But Wild Wind is the one that bowls along at the early stages with a long, long way to go. Wild Wind takes them along with a bunch of horses coming up. Then on the inside, Northern Skies trying to make a rattling forward move as he's gone into the spin. Church Hall goes up on the wide outside. Church Hall drives Wild Wind. In third place then, we have making its way through Connor Rabbit. And Mullen of Vegas fourth in is Northern Sky, last night's winner. Up on the outside is Ida's Delight. Then we go to on the inside. Mr. Mac is making a forward move, the Grey. Mr. Gray is aptly placed. Then on the inside, Silver Wings. Tracking this one is another legend. Then we go back to Shannon Breeze. Shannon Breeze and being pulled up at the far side of the track very shortly will be Silver Dollar. Past the wagons at the far side, and as they do so, settling down, Ben Bleheen bowls along on Church Hall with about 4 to 5 lengths with ambulance to the Doonsheen gate. There's a jockey off at the gate. So as they come up the home straight, the jockey looks to be okay. They're all standing. We have a jockey down as well. And coming up, it's Ida's Delight from on the inside of the belt. One complete circuit to go on the inside, then Church Hall, and the one that was deposited there was Brandon Wilkie. And that's the order, making their way up past us at the far side of the track. He seems to be on his feet, and when they get moving, those off the track, as the horses go up by Heartbreak Hill, Ida's Delight on the inside into Wild Wind getting closer in third place. Northern Sky moves pretty closely, and going up on the outside is Derek Gill and Maureen's Boy, and that's the order as they go past the Beanbone turn and swing right-handed. Pulled up, as we said, and we'd one loose horse there as well. As they swing to the Beanbone turn for the final time, the loose horse is mid-division on the inside. Ida's Delight now takes it up with Northern Sky for company up on the outside, and these two look to fight it out. And coming on then in third place, we've got Maureen's Boy being tracked up on the outside by Mr. Mac, is trying to make a forward rule by Wind. On the outside, it's this Northern Sky winner last night from Ida's Delight. Will he get his first winner of the afternoon? Dylan Brown McMonigal, a Titanic struggle inside the distance. It's the fourth winner of the meeting. Northern Sky takes it in convincing style. In second place on the inside, Ida's Delight. Then we go to Maureen's Boy, Wild Wind, back to Mr. Mac. Finishing another legend, then with Shannon Spray, back to Mr. Gradle.
Comes our first dual winner of the weekend. Northern Sky could well be a horse en route to Glen Bay for the Invitational. Dylan Brown McMonigal returns on Northern Sky. He was good last night. He was even more impressive this afternoon. Northern Sky returning to be Dylan Brown's fourth winner of the weekend. Landed a right out touch here last night and carries the penalty even more impressively. Northern Sky, big run in second from Ida's Dream. Then Movin's Boy and Wild Wind. Dylan, you started as if you mean to continue. He was very impressive.
Yeah, I appreciated the cut in the ground too, and he battled well to the line, and Ida's Dream, the former Dingle Derby winner, so it's good to beat him.
He might even be tempted to go for the Derby, would he?
No, that'll be him now.
He has Glen Bay written all over him probably for the Invitational.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
And is the rain getting into it, Dylan, compared to yesterday?
Yeah, it's very spongy out there now, and they're getting their 2 right on that now.
What have you to come?
I've Derry's Pride in the next. It should hopefully.
You was runner up in the Golden Mile last year,
Yeah, we're hopeful for a big run.
and the Golden Mile itself is half price out again,
Half price again, yeah.
and 5 stone a lead.
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more. There you have it. Leading jockey at the festival. 4 winners on the board already. A double with Northern Sky goes to Dylan Brown McMonigal.
Kennedy Bargy Skivahoon in the Meadowlands Hotel race and the Cornick Crimmins Trophy. An open horse race, distance 1 mile. The main sponsors Michael Murphy, Paddy and Peggy O'Mahony. It's also sponsored by Green Lanes Bistro, NU Goldsmith, O'Mara Hertic and O'Bambra, Spa Altonock, John Downey O'Connor, Cafe Deirdre, Mars Restaurant, Real Dingle Fish, Tomas Devan and Solace Tapa Spa. The runners and riders, number 1 Shrek is Joey Sheridan. Number 2 will be Teddy Boy, Philip Burns. 3 then will be Ballyhacket Boy, newcomer for Ciara Mannion. 4 will be Derry Pride, Dylan Brown McMulligan. 4 winners up already. Number 5 will be Mr. Pablo. Ross Shukro. 6 then will be Daniel King and Darius Magic. 7, Big Chris, maybe change of jockey in this, 8 Osaka, will be Michael McGuane, and number 9 will be 18 Stream, Sam Ewing. 9 to post and Osaka, and Mikey McGuane will lead him down with Darius Magic, will be the next one to go down, and then Big Chris will be the mount of none other than Danny Gilligan, and everybody wishes Brandon Bilkey all the best. And also gone down there with Philip Burns. The white flag is raised. He's calling them in the bottom mile, and they all get the best of the race. Ballyhacket Boys at the rear at the early stages. 18 Stream is the one at the early stages that takes them along for Sam Ewing. 18 Stream being in between horses now. Derry's Pride, and also coming through there up on the outside. Ross Shukru at the bell and 1 complete circuit to go. And Mr. Papalo. And out into the country they go. Ballyhacket Boy up on the outside. We Chris as well back at the early stages. It's 18 Stream from Osaka in a clear second place, going up third on the outside. Then we have Ross Shukru making a forward move, and Mr. Pablo, and then Conor Rabbit is moving through horses. I don't have him down for 1 here, but we'll try and pick them up as they go up the far side of the hill, and as they do so, Ballyhacket Boy looks to be the one that's been dropped. Shrek is trying to come through horses at the far side where they disappear out of our view and come back in. And on the inside, 18 Stream being strongly pressed now. It has to be said, Derry Pride now is the one coming. He's on a 4-timer at this point in time. All the rest of them are under the cosh. Shrek has gone back. Mr. Pablo's out of it. Dara's Magic is out of it. And you can be forgetting about the rest of them inside at 18 Stream. She likes this heavy going. But up on the outside, Derry Pride, he's looking for a 5-timer up on the outside. He's got the best of runs. He's about 2 lengths now to make up. 18 Stream has a met him with Mary Lick from the off, but Derry Pride is coming all the time, neck and neck and stride for stride with the post coming time. Inside the final 50 yards. 18 Stream takes it on the inside from up on the outside. We had Derriere, then we go back to Teddy Boy finishing fast on the inside. We had Big Chris up on its outside, Ballyhacket Boy.
Used to be with the Kennys in the Midlands, this 18 Stream, and if ever a horse deserved to win a big one, it's surely this 18 Stream, winner and placed on so many occasions, but returns in triumph this time under Sam Ewing. Derry's Pride, runner-up in the Golden Mile here a year ago, runner-up in the Button Mile this time. Sam, many congratulations. If ever I think a horse deserved to win in Dingle, it's surely 18 Stream.
Yeah, he was second last year and second the year before, so he really deserved it.
And it's been won and placed a host of times in the Midlands and indeed in the North all season.
Yeah, he has. Johnny trains, he works very hard at him, and it's paid off today.
Ran well here last night too?
Yeah, he did. He was 4th.
Coming up the hill, Derry's Pride was coming in here outside. Were you always confident of holding on?
Yeah, I just gave him a breather at the top of the hill and he was away.
Did the rain help him?
He prepares it hard, but he's hardy.
And you're the reigning Dingle Derby champion, Sam. What do you want tomorrow?
Ida's Dream.
Going for the double?
Yeah.
And what else are you today?
Dylan's Pride, Thunderstrucks, Don't Mind Me, Little Mini, and that's it, I think.
And the horse in the Golden Mile should have a big chance, big reputation?
Yeah, he won a few in the north and he did it very well, so hopefully he'll go close today.
Off the mark for the festival?
Yeah.
There you have it. He's the reigning Dingle Derby winning jockey. Sam Ewing wins the second on 18's Dream.
Benner's Hotel Plate, the third race in the card. It's the derby for the younger jockeys in 13 2-hands pony race, Benner's Hotel race. By distance a mile, main sponsors of Benner's Hotel Dingle. Also sponsored by Paul Furlong and John Griffin Garrett, Sean Hannafin Plantyre, Councillor Michael D. O'Shea, the Coach House, Dingle Luxury Rentals and the Mountain Man. The runners as Jerry has told you are as follows. Number 1 would be Mickey Finn, Alan Ellis. Alan going pretty well. Did a spin here last night. And as a man, I think, going places. He's the success for this team. He rides in the yellow and blue Diablo colours. 2 then, Hello Thunder, Conor Walsh. They have taken over for him in the Southern Circuit. Conor from the County of Wexford riding very, very well. And he's on Hello Thunder. Then Sore Loser, all the way from Wales, Ed Vaughan, coming over, and we wish Ed well. I think it's his first spin at pony racing here. Sam Ewing then will be in Little Many for the Kildare Syndicate of Buddy Harrison. And number 5, Little Spirit. There's a change of jockey there. It's now D.B. McMonigal. This is a pony 13-2 pony derby. Mickey Finn, and then the one that's all the rage down south, Conor Walsh. He was his first winner here last year. Hello Thunder. Look, we've had no Thunder. And then we go to Little Mane. He's been consistent with its runs, and then, as we said, a change of jockey on number 5. Dylan Brown McMonigal now replaces Brandon Wilkie. The white flag is raised. Sore Loser is out the back. Hello Thunder, the one to the front is Mickey Finn. Little Maney's on the inside, and Little Spirit between them. He's let the quintet of runners away, and one getting the best of breaks, Mickey Finn early on, but it does stay. Up front and coming through to take it up now is Mickey Finn on the inside, but Sore Loser goes up on the outside now to take command. Sore Loser, and this one being joined up on the outside by very stylishly by Conor Walsh, and Hello Thunder from Sore Loser on the inside. Then we go to Mickey Finn, Little Spirit and Little Maney, and why they go at this bend, where they go into Conor Walsh having a great season down south on Hello Thunder by about a length and a half to Sore Loser under a determined drive from Ed Vaughan, just holding this one together. And then in third place we've got Little Spirit being driven up on the inside from Mickey Finn going 4 and Little Maney going 5. And they rise at Heartbreak Hill, and this is the Benner's Hotel 13-2 pony racing on the inside. Hello Thunder from up on the outside. Sore Loser being under the cosh now is Little Maney, and the Little Spirit is also under that as well. As they go to the bend at the far side, they disappear, and they're beginning to pack up actually. They're about 3 lengths, and one running back through the pack there. Good riding by Sam Ewing. He's already in the winner's mark here in Little Maney. He's about in 5th place, but he's a few lengths off. Now Sore Loser and his stable companion Hello Thunder, they're battling it out, and there's no mercy shown. The whips are drawn, the shillelaghs are outspread across the track. Ed Vaughan looking for his first winner on Sore Loser up on the outside, but then we've coming through Little Spirit and Dylan Brown McMonigal, and he's taking it up on the inside. He's going for his 5th winner of the afternoon. Give him a generous round of applause. Little Spirit in convincing start from in 2nd place, Little Maney in 3rd place, Sore Loser on the inside. Then we had Mickey Finn, and finally back to Hello Thunder. And well done to Ed Vaughan as well. The saddle seemed to slip slightly in his pony. And Little Maney, the 2 littles, were 1st and 2nd. Well done to Sam Ewing. Coming back. 5, 4, 3 and 1 unofficial.
The 13-2 Pony Derby, the Benners Hotel, 13-2 Pony Derby. It's that man again, Dylan Brown McMonigal, as he returns on Little Spirit for the Sweeneys in Donegal. Little Spirit breaks the Southern stranglehold on the Pony Derby here in Dingle. Little Spirit been going well all season. Now gains the ultimate victory here at the festival. Second place, Little Manny. Well done to Buddy Harrison, to Sam Ewing. Here we go for Dylan Brown McMonigal. Dylan, you might as well take over here altogether.
Yeah, I'd be rather watching that race because Brandon Wilkie is very unlucky. He got a fall there in the first race and he's looking forward to it all week. We knew she had a very good chance and it's just hopefully he's alright.
And so say all of us, Little Spirit, a little bit far back going out the last time.
Yeah, she got a little bump in the first bend, but the gap opened up coming down the hill and she sprinted away from them.
Halfway's up the straight, you're the Southern one stretched.
Yeah, I knew. I stayed out in the middle of the track for a bit of good ground and she battled well to the line.
Looking forward to, what are we up next, the 14-2, 5 stone a lead?
5 stone lead, yeah, hopefully she'll run well. She mightn't just like the soft ground, but she has a good chance.
The way things are going, you won't be far away.
Hopefully.
Well done. Dylan Brown McMonigal is 5th winner of the weekend. Wins it on Little Spirit. Second was Little Maney for Buddy Harrison. And in 3rd place, I think... And in 3rd place, we had number 3, which was Sore Loser, ridden by our visiting Welsh jockey, Ed Vaughan.
The Paddy Moriarty Memorial and the Adams Perpetual Trophy. 14 two-hands pony race, the distance a mile and a quarter. It's sponsored by the Moriarty family and Adams's Bar. It's also sponsored by Brian Keane, Lisbeth Mulcahy, Mary Sears, Justin's Barbers, Patrick Hanavan Plant Hire and Southwest Engineering. Number 1, Waratha, Sam Ewing. 5 stone of lead, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 3, Titanium, I think is Ollie Gilligan. Number 4 is Rossa Parks, Daniel King. Number 5, Pac-Man, Danny Gilligan. And number 6, She's Our Warrior, Dee Fitzgerald. Rossa Park. And Danny Gilligan then making his way up on number 5, Pac-Man. A very competitive little race. We said that Johnny there would be 5 stone a lead. Dylan Brown McMonigal, he's in the 5. He's on the 5 winner mark as well. Ollie Gilligan on 2 donkey derbies here. He's had 4 winners in the pony circuit. And it's 14-2 and he's on Titanium. This one knows its way around in the green hoop of She's Our Warrior. Is the last of the 6 runners. Now he's calling them into line. And they're off. And Waratha goes on at the early stages with Rossa Park on 2. Then Pac-Man is improving with 5 stone a lead, covering every move. Back then to Titanium and out the back of She's Our Warrior. The front 4 previous winners as they meet Heartbreak Hill up at the far side. Sam Ewing and Waratha, where they disappear out of our view and they come back in. And that will be the orders at the far side of the track. As they settle in down Rossa Park now with up on the outside Waratha. In 3rd place then Pac-Man is trying to get closer with 5 stone a lead, covering every move a few lengths further back then to the Ollie Titanium, and making its own way around is young Dee Fitzgerald in his first ride in pony racing, and we wish him well. He's coming off the beanbound turn and he's on leisurely time, and well done to him. Where they're settling down 4 previous winners, as we've told you, make their way up past us on the inside. It's Rossa Park. From up on the outside, Waratha, winner previously here. This quartet covered by about the length and breadth of a Canadian wing as they go out into the country. Then we've got Titanium and She's Our Warrior will make her own way home. Gone into the final furlong, 5 furlong mark as they pass their point of departure. Waratha, as we've told you, but 5 stone a lead in about 4 places now, leisurely gone up on the outside. Pac-Man is putting it up to them though in between horses in 3rd place, going on to clear 2nd place now and takes it up at the top of the hill. Pac-Man and Danny Gilligan as they go into the bend at the far side, but we've all sorts of problems with amplification and everything here. It's Danny Gilligan taking it there. We had Pac-Man up in front from Warrata going to in third place. Then is Warrata. He's got 5 stone a lead into clear second place now. He's looking for his 6th winner as they come off the beanbone turn, and as they do so, it's this up on the outside, 5 stone a lead. He's looking for the 6th winner on the inside. Warrata has kind of come back, and also there is Pac-Man, but inside the distance. It's a brilliant dingle so far for Daniel. He says 5 runners, and they're running out there. Shane Fitzgerald, oh my God, he's going to hopefully pick up. We've a jockey down at the far side, inside the distance. 5 stone a lead takes it. In second place, then we have Pac-Man. In third place, making his way in there, Warrata. In fourth place, Rossa Park, and then back to the rest of the pack. Give them a generous round of applause when they come down. They do deserve it, these jockeys. That's Daniel Keane, Ollie Gilligan. We have Sam Ewing on the inside, a name you're going to hear a lot of in years to come. Dylan Brown McMonigal, it's his meeting here this afternoon. And well done to him, another winner up, and the last one to come down will be Warrata. And young D. Fitzgerald, he's getting assistance to get his pony back.
Another winner for DB McMonigal. It's Dylan Brown McMonigal returns on 5 stone a lead. The dual 14-2 winner here at the festival for Gary O'Boyle, the local man from Harrington's restaurant here in Dingle. What a weekend for the Gary O'Boyle. What a weekend for Dylan Brown McMonigal. 6 on the board. Ultra impressive last night, and with Pac-Man right there all the way, 5 stone of lead, finding another gear when most required. Great victory for Gary O'Boyle, put so much into pony racing. Come on, Dylan, keeps on rolling.
Yeah, we're going very well. I thought she would struggle to get the distance over the mile and 2 in the soft ground, but she just demolished them.
The soft ground was always going to be a slight concern beforehand.
Yeah, but she managed it no problem today, and she'd get further, and I never hit her once, so just hands and heels.
Are you suggesting she might come out again tomorrow?
We'll see.
Pac-Man and Warrata, 2 as good a 14-2, so a great record round here.
Yeah, Pac-Man, he's a very good pony over a mile and 2 and over a distance, but we got the better of him today.
Looking forward, I'd say you're not having a ride in the Donkey Derby.
No, not if no riding at all. I'll watch it.
Heading on to the Golden Mile on half price, the ground won't affect him, I'd say, will it?
He's maybe a wee slight, but he should hand out okay.
And then we're moving on to the no riding the Ladies Derby. What about the 14 hands?
Unhinged in the 14 hands, and sky's the limit in the Pony Derby.
Unhinged, been a young pony, been going well up north?
Yeah, we gave her a break there a few weeks ago, and she's back working well, so hopefully she'll be able to shout.
Sky's the limit, not without a chance in the 15 hands?
Yeah, she always runs well around here, so hopefully.
Beat Farmer Boys here on the line one year, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Won't forget that in a hurry. Well done. Dylan Brown McMonigal is 6th winner of the weekend, and the dual winner for Gary O'Boyle, 5 stone a lead.
So the next race in the card is the annual Dingle Donkey Derby and the James Curran Perpetual Cup, valued at €600. The main sponsors, Curran's Bar Main Street. The runners and riders: number 1, Ballamore Amanda, Ben Kennedy. 2, Ballamore Grania, Tom O'Connor. 3, Frogalot, Dylan O'Connor. 4, Love-A-Lot, Ollie Gilligan, rode the winner of this over the last 2 years. Number 5, Fat Crab, Danny Worrell. Number 6, Killarney Flyer, Joe Murphy. And number 7, Lynch's Gang, Gary Noonan. 7 go to Port. No, you just have to bear with us. There's no numbers. I don't know who half these people are, but we just see that they all get around, and Ben didn't get the best of breaks, and Ballymore Amanda isn't going anywhere this afternoon. I think that's young Ollie Gilligan again. He's won this race previously. He's trying to come through with a rattling run there, and he's on Love-A-Lot. Love-A-Lot won it previously, and at the butt. We've a jockey down as well. and he's up off the ground. He doesn't know what's after happening. The jockey dislodged his son, coming inside the distance, and I think it's one of the yachts. It's Killarney Flyer possibly, and Killarney Flyer may have taken it, and they're all back safe and sound, and we give you the 1, 2, 3 when they pass the post. I think Ollie Gilligan there, and well done to all the jockeys. I think it was Dylan O'Connor and Love a Lot that might have finished through the pack. Won that. Tom O'Connor looks very well on a four-legged donkey going down. Fair play to him. He was on Ballymore Gloria. He didn't seem to do much. Good pilot, Tom. So the runners making their way back. And as we said, we come to the feature race of Day 2 of Dingles. The next one will be the Golden Mile. So the runners for the feature race, the Guinness Mile and the Guinness Cup, valued at €2,400. An open horse race, the distance 1 mile. The main sponsor is Diageo Ireland. It's also sponsored by Motherstan's Bar, Dingle Shuttle Bus, Le Bohème, Sean O'Connor, Plantire, Tommy Lynch Engineering, Gary O'Sullivan, Dingle Peninsula Spa. The runners as we have them. Number 1, Who Knows, Daniel King. Having a very good dingle so far. And this one will be thereabouts. That's My Daddy, Mikey McGuire, having a good dingle. A lot of praise runners, getting a lot of experience. An exceptional pilot on the circuit. He's more based on the Southern circuit. Thunderstruck could be an interesting runner for Sam Ewing. He's already got his dingle winner here and looking for more. And then we have Little Pot Rocket. Kevin Healy ran well yesterday afternoon. Then we have Golden Mac with Danny Gilligan. And Uppsala will be number 6, will be the mount of Joey Sheridan. Keeper Hill is number 7. Philip Barnes, this stable had a good winner last night with Out of the Clouds, and number 8. Wise Words will be Jack Gilligan, and number 9 will be Half Price and Dylan Brown McMonigal, already in the 6-winner mark here this afternoon. The rest of the runners making their way down the Little Pop Rocket, and the last one going down there. Thunderstruck. The horses are coming on the starter's orders. He's left them away and running for the Golden Mile, where they come up and that Little Pop Rocket gets the best of the breaks early on. Uppsala's handily placed, and also in there as well as a Keeper's Hill, where they come up and they're beginning to settle down. Wise Words is trying to make ground, splossing its way through the crop here this afternoon. Then the rest of the pack, and the Little Pop Rocket takes them out into the country, the 5 furlong mark. Little Pop Rocket by about a length and a half to Keeper's Hill on the inside between horses. Then is Uppsala, Wise Words, and that's Daddy's horse, and up on the outside then Thunderstruck is getting closer and being niggled along then further back. We have Danny, we have the rest of the pack are trying to close. Who Knows? About 8 lengths will cover him, and that's Daddy's horse is being bounced along from the back. And Kevin Healy goes to the front. He did this last time and passes at the far side, and as they do so, going to the legendary Beanbone turn. That's Keep Thought Horse and Kevin Healy from up on the outside. Keeper's Hill is coming up. Sala's running a great race. Wise Words is getting checked for ground on the inside, and we're looking for the Jolly. He's in between horses now, and he's been hard driven. Will he get the gaps to open at the vital time? Keeper's Hill now comes up to Little Pot Rocket. It's Keeper's Hill, but in between horses the Jolly is coming. Half Price from up on the outside. Uppsala is the one now making great ground. Joey Sheridan had his winner here last night. Keeper's Hill up on the inside, and Keeper's Hill from up on the outside, very, very close. It looks maybe a photo finish between Keeper's Hill up on the outside, Uppsala, then flying through late on. We had Who Knows, and Danny then back to the Little Pop Rocket.
Officially, we welcome back the winner of the Guinness Golden Mile of 2018, Keeper Hill for the Donnellys, their second winner of the weekend. Successful, of course, last night with Out of the Clouds. Great day for Philip Burns, his biggest success of his pony racing career. Great run from Uppsala. Touched off in the shadows of the post. Who Knows was third and fourth was half price. Philip, many congratulations. Slight surprise?
Yeah, well, I knew he was always a very nice horse, like I rode him.
Previous winner at the meeting, and that's fairly important as well.
Yeah, like he knew the track and he's very straightforward, just bounce him out and he'll travel away for you. And
They were well covered up turning into the straight.
yeah, I thought like I had it like just to pass your man, but your man came back at me and I was lucky to hold on, I think.
Were you always confident you were holding him?
Yeah, like I thought I was under a bit of pressure going down the hill and I gave him a few pushes and he felt like he was going very well, like, and he got there in the end anyway. So.
Biggest success of your pony racing career, the Guinness Golden Mile?
Oh, definitely, sure. It's great to get it for the Donnellys. They've been so good to me up the Midlands. Like, I rode
out of the clouds.
Out of the clouds for Des and won on him. So, like, big thanks to them.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, the Dawn Mill Dingle Derby.
Yeah, very good ride, Mr. Bone, and
you had a job to pull him up last night.
Yeah.
He'll love the ground if the rain keeps coming.
Yeah, we were praying for rain all last night, and sure, he'd have a good shot at it anyway. So.
Mr. James possibly the big danger, but he probably wouldn't want too much more rain.
Yeah, I suppose. But
Big Sandry's over there, I'd say. Think you're covering the track tonight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Bowen, looking forward to him. Great spin.
Oh, you couldn't ask for really better, like, you know, he's a fine horse.
What else you were today, Philip?
Bubba Watson. Hopefully he'll go all right.
Could have done without the rain, maybe?
Yeah, he'd prefer quick ground, but he won last year like this for Mikey Sheehy, but hopefully now he does it again.
So there you have it. He's just won the Guinness Golden Mile. The man from Ballingarry and County Limerick, Philip Burns, wins it for the Donnellys with Keeper Hill.
Sixth race is the Mary Hannafin Devan being born Memorial Race, valued at €1,350, a 14-ounce pony race. Distance a mile and a quarter. They stop up here at the farthest point in the track as they pass the bend. Main sponsor is John Kennedy, Kingdom Workshops in London. It's also sponsored by the Global Village, Dingle Crystal Limited, Conor Hannafin Plant Hire, Thomas Sullivan, John Fair Videos, Dingle Golflings, and Count Chevelle. And the runners are, number one, tell the story, and he's been telling quite a story to this point in time, the informed Danny Gilligan. On the plate. Two then, one that must have a serious chance in this class, Unhinged, and Dylan Brown McMonigal. Looking to continue his winning ways here on this very, very good pony. Three then will be Carrick Ava, will be the amount of Danny Gilligan. Four, Hello Star, in the colours of Conor Walsh. Finished placed earlier in his race here. Conor in the Wexford colours. Number five, one that could run a very big race here this afternoon, running well in the Midland Circuit. Ollie Gilligan on Bubblicious. This one has a shot, but Unhinged had its markings last time. Six would be Little Zeb and Andy Buck-Ott. And number seven, Don't Mind Me, and Sam Ewing. And making their way up there, that's the story. The white bridle from up on the outside is Carrick Ava, Danny Gilligan, and then Hello Star and Conor Walsh with the yellow star on his back. Obi at Nobi. The starter asks them to take a turn. He's left them away and running. That's the story early on, but Don't Mind Me up on the outside. Bubblicious goes 3. Hello Star is going 4. Little Zebs improves 5 on the outside. And Obi at Nobi being driven along with an Unhinged at the rear at the early stages. They're going a fair lick up Heartbreak Hill where they disappear out of our view. Going across towards the Beanbone turn for the first time Settling down on the inside, Bubblicious pulls them along with Little Zeb for company. Then a few lengths further back to Don't Mind Me, who's been followed in by That's the Story. From now and up on the outside, then we have Albeit Nobby being driven along, unhinged. They'll be trying to get this one to keep to get the ground in very difficult conditions, and Bubblicious takes them along. And Bubblicious by about a length and a half now, to saving ground all the time on the inside as That's the Story. Up on the outside, Hello Star has got closer, and also Ed Vaughan has improved Albeit Nobby. Little Zeb is coming, and then the Jolly, no move at all from it, unhinged. He's gone into about 5th place now as they meet Heartbreak Hill. He's going fairly well. The washing has gone out in quite a few of them as they go up Heartbreak Hill. Bubblicious now being bumped along in the saddle to keep up his position. Hello Star has gone second. In 3rd place is Albeit Nobby. In 4th and improving unhinged as they meet Heartbreak Hill, and then going back through the pack. Then we have Albeit Nobby, so the lights are out and quite a few of them. Little Zeb has been hard driven, gone down where they passed the lorries at the far side of the track, and in a matter of strides, Unhinged has gone on out to take it up from Bubblicious going to. In 3rd place then Hello Star is staying on, and then we go to the rest of the field. Further back then to That's the Story, and one going very wide there, Hello Star, and they're coming off the bend, Albeit Nobby, and you can be forgetting about the rest of them through the pack. But inside the distance, I see 7th winner in Dingle, I think, as they come up Unhinged. We thought he was going to be a good one, but Bubblicious is coming back again. Hello Star is fighting another turn, and the Story is coming inside the distance, but the 7th winner of the Dingle so far, a brilliant 7th timer for Dylan Brown McMonagall. Unhinged, That's the Story, then Bubblicious, close then between the others. On the outside we had Hello Star finishing, then Albeit Nobby.
Come back the winner of the 14-hand Pony Derby. He's in 7th heaven here in Dingle. Dylan Brown McMonagall returns on the new kid in the block, Unhinged. What a performance by a very inexperienced pony, Unhinged. He's dotted up in this 14 hands. Oh, yeah. No, well. Well backed, Unhinged. Another strike for Donegal. In 2nd place was Tell the Story. 3rd was Bubblicious, and 4th, number 4, Hello Star. Dylan, I don't know what to say this time. The Brown McMonagall show keeps rolling on. Unhinged, he might have been a little bit inexperienced beforehand for the race, but by God, he was impressive.
Yeah, we always thought a lot of her. She was very green at the start of the season, and she's just coming right now, and she's a very good pony.
Were you always confident enough? You were well back for a while?
The first lap I wasn't confident. She wasn't just travelling right, but as soon as we got the bell in, she quickened up. I knew I always had her covered turning in, and she quickened away well.
Halfway's up the straight, because Tell the Story, Bubblicious, they'd be fairly experienced 14-hand ponies round here.
Yeah, she was just getting a wee bit green and started to idle, but she was staying at it.
A lot to look forward to with Unhinged in years to come.
Yeah, she'd be a brilliant pony now for some young one coming up.
You're staying with us next year, Dylan?
Yeah, I am.
Off to Tony McCoy's on Monday?
Yeah, I'm going over to AP's now Monday until Saturday.
And back for Geesala the following Sunday?
Yeah.
There you have it, with 15 hands, sky's the limit. Could it be number 8?
Yeah, well, she'll love the ground, and thankful the rain came, so she'll be there with a shout.
There you have it, man with 7 on the board. Dylan Brown McMonagall wins the 14 hands with Unhinged. In 2nd place was Tell the Story. In 3rd was Bubblicious, and 4th Hello Star.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the most poignant race of the afternoon, where we salute Lady Jockey, who so tragically left us at a very, very young age. And through the years that she pony raced, I'd have been on highs or lows. She always had that smile on her face, something we will ever associate with her, and her positivity in good times, more importantly in time when times weren't so good. And it was the late and the much lamented and the lovely Laura Barry. She rode in Dingle Races for many years and won on a pony called the Booty Man many years ago. This race has been put up in her honour, and from now on it will be known as the Laura Barry Ladies Derby. Yesterday got a van in Dealish, and her mother, Mrs. Catherine Barry, and the extended Barry family are here this afternoon, and we welcome them to Dingle and hope they enjoy this race in her daughter's memory. She was a light in good times when she was on the track. She was an even brighter light when she went inside the rails, but she was an absolute star when the illness took over, and she stayed positive until the finish. And as I said, it's great to see the owners and trainers coming out in such force for this Laura Barry Derby, Ladies Derby, and a beautiful perpetual cup put up by Mary O'Connor, former chairperson and secretary of the Midlands Horse and Pony Association. It's a horse race valued at £1.25 mile. It's sponsored by the Dingle Pub. It's also sponsored by Heenahan's Garage, Nelligan's Bar, All to the Blue, Elaine Kennedy Photography, and the Kingdom Greyhound Stadium. The runners and riders are number 1, Tonic Springs, Ciara Mannion. She's looking to win this race for the first time. Had a Spen previously, and a very capable jockey on a day. And then number 2 from the Adrian Brown yard, Tay Jade and Julie MacDonald. Julie, ridden in a couple of open horse races, and we wish her well this afternoon. 3, It Was Just a Dream in Horgan. Number 4, Good Times Ahead, Kay Simpson. Number 5, Chris, Rose Delmont. Number 6, Ballybrown Boy. Amy, Jerry might help us out there. 7 will be Star Force, Stacey Kidd, and number 8 will be Silver Dollar, Elaine Broadman. So the photographs being taken. Good to see a good turnout of horses. Some prolific ones here with Tay Jade. Julie MacDonald rides for Adrian Brown. I think that might be the Jolly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they'll walk up past you, and I do think give them a generous round of applause. They do deserve it, and also on the memory of the late Laura Barry and the runners for the Ladies Derby. So going up there, Silver Dollar, Ellie Broadman will ride this. Didn't get quite at the best of the runs yesterday, but back in action here this afternoon, being followed up by number 5, Chris, Rose Demont, and she's got a yellow cap on Chris. They've been walked up past the stands, and then we have 7 Storm Force and Stacey Kidd, and then on the inside is one which should go well, is a Tonic Springs, and up on its outside then we have 3 there, It's Just a Dream and Young Simpson, and number 6 making its way up, Ballybrown Boy, and the last one that will go up there will be a Tay Jade and Julie MacDonald. Very shortly they will be called into line for the inaugural running of the Laura Barry Memorial Derby, the only derby to be run for ladies on the circuit. And the red with the check boxes, Ballybrown Boy, Good Times Ahead is in there as well, with Katie Simpson out the back there. The rest of the runners, and they're away and they're running. And Ellie Broadman and Silver Dollar didn't get the best of the breaks early on. Tay J with company up on the outside, Chris, number 5. As they meet Heartbreak Hill, and in 3rd place then it was Just a Dream, and one that didn't get the best of the breaks early on was Silver Dollar. They're passing towards the Bean Bomb turn, and as we said, and the inaugural running of dislodged from Ballybrown Boy. At this point in time, we're glad to say that both The jockey is back on her feet at this point in time. Swinging in on the inside, the quarter colours of a Thay Jade and Julie MacDonald. The yellow cap up on the outside, Rose Delamere. And we christen between horses. Then we have Niamh Hogan's yellow cap with the star. As I go up, it's a Thay Jade. And we just pick out who came off. It was on number 6 that came off there, and that was and to Colorado. A Thay Jade takes them along from in second place. Then Chris is trying to get closer. Times I had to go make a forward move in what are contrasting conditions from this one's success here last year. Meeting Heartbreak Hill for the final time. The Jolly goes on by about 2.5 lengths. Julie MacDonald goes up to take it up at the top of the hill. Thay Jade now takes them along into clear second place. Then is, I think they're into the fall of the darkness at the far side. Tonic Springs and Ciara Mannion going down the far side of the track as they do so. Still the order, and I find it very difficult. I must say Tonic Springs was up there at the early stages and pressing along from Thay Jade. The loose horse is still there amongst them. The rest of them going back through the pack there. Niamh is there as well as they come inside the distance, and the loose horse supersedes them. But up on the outside, it looks as if Julie MacDonald is trying to come through now in a Thay Jade, and a Thay Jade from the top on. Ciara Mannion is trying to come back on Tonic Springs, and inside the distance, Tonic Springs on the inside is coming up for the thing, but the leaderless horse in front, and Tonic Springs gives Ciara Mannion the winner of the Lady Derby, and in second place was a Thay Jade, and then Storm Force is running on, also trying to come there with Silver Dollar. Back through the various other horses, and there's a loose, the last one to finish is its mother's horse, and we wish Amy Corrado all the best.
Here comes the winner of the Ladies Derby, the Laura Barry Memorial Ladies Derby, and it goes to Ciara Mannion and the newcomer Tonic Springs. Ciara has been second, third and fourth in the race on so many occasions, wins it this time round with Tonic Springs. Ciara from Ferbannon, County Offaly, wins the Ladies Derby. How close it was up the hill. A thrilling finish, a fitting tribute to Laura Barry. The cup then for the Laura Barry Memorial Derby being presented to Ger Faulkner, to Ciara Mannion. Laura's mum about to join in there, Catherine, as well. So there you have it, the presentation of the Laura Barry Memorial Ladies Derby. The inaugural running here in Dingle goes to Tonic Springs, Ciara Mannion and Ger Faulkner. Ciara, many congratulations, you finally got there.
Finally got there, it took a few years, but I got there today, and that's the main thing.
Touched off in Hennessy, I can remember, and a few more as well.
Yeah, and I was touched off, I think it was last year as well, on
Movin's Boy.
Boy.
Yeah. It became into a bit of a slog, did it? In the rain?
It was, but it all worked out in the end. You'll stay out in the rain if you're going to ride winners in it.
Coming up the straight, there was one of them coming after you. I think it was at the age 8, was it?
There was something coming after me. There was a loose horse in front of me, and then another girl in front of me. When I asked the horse, he went on and he just kept going and kept galloping to the line.
Nicely on top of the line.
Thank God.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished at last.
Have you anything else for the weekend?
I might be riding something for Jared again tomorrow. I'm not sure what it is yet.
So there you have it. Ciara Mannion from Ferbannon, County Offaly, wins the Laura Barry Memorial Ladies Derby with Tonic Springs. So then the runners and riders for this Thomas and J. Ash Limited Greenmount House 15-hand pony derby. They're headed by number 5, Black Panther, Ben Bleehan. Number 12 is Bubba Watson, Philip Burns. 6 is Dylan's Pride, Sam Ewing. Number 11, Miss Bossy Boots, Conor Rabbit. 1, Never Say Die, Ben Mulligan. 7 is Peaky Blinders, Danny Gilligan. 8 is Shotgun, Jack Gilligan. 9, Sky's the Limit, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 13, The Boss's Daughter, Paddy Hartnett. 3, The Mac Factor, Adam Ellis. 10 is Zantico, the Mount of Daniel King. 2 is Red Handed for Joey Sheridan. And number 4, That's Our Grouse, the Mount of Mikey McGuan. Visibility pretty bad over on the far side, but we'll do our best to pick them up. First one out will be Danny Gilligan. He goes with Peaky Blinders just in front of that one. Sky's the Limit, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Joey Sheridan goes down with Red Handed, regular partner on the Southern Circuit, and then Philip Burns goes with Bubba Watson. Won this race a year ago. Everybody off the track now, lads, please. Everybody off the track. We'll do our best to pick them up over on the far side. Visibility pretty poor up there. Oh. Won't be too. Gonna call them in again. That's it. They're off. Zantico jumped away smartly in the early stages. So too did Paddy Hartnett with the Boss's Daughter as they settle down and run on the far side of the track, and Zantico's gone to the front. Zantico goes on just in behind them by the Boss's Daughter, and they're being followed just in behind them as well by Never Say Die and Peaky Blinders further back, and so too is That's Our Grouse as they come back into view. As they begin to run on towards the home turn, and up there in front is Zantico. Just in behind them is Bubba Watson. Out towards the outside is the Boss's Daughter. As they begin to bend into the straight, hard to pick them up here at the moment, but on the outside, Bubba Watson. Over on the far side coming through is Zantico. Not far in behind them is Jack Gilligan with Shotgun. And as they come up the straight with over a circuit to go, and on the near side it's Bubba Watson chased by Zantico. They're being followed by Shotgun, and behind them is Miss Bossy Boots. They're being followed by, behind them is That's Our Grouse. They're well strung out as they head up the far side, and Bubba Watson has gone to the front. Bubba Watson and Philip Burns the leader. The winner of the Golden Mile jockey, Philip Burns in front. He's in front on the last year's winner, Bubba Watson, chased by Shotgun. Zantico is just in behind them. Trying to make ground is That's Our Grouse. And as they race on up the far side, climbing Heartbreak Hill, and Bubba Watson pushed along in front. He's got a commanding advantage. Shotgun is just in behind them. Trying to come through again is Zantico. And as they race down behind the lorries for the final time in the 15 hands in the Thomas Ash. And it's Bubba Watson. He's gone on by 5 to 6 lengths. Bubba Watson under Philip Burns is clear. Chased in second place, just in behind them, trying to make ground is Shotgun. From further back is Zantico, and they're being followed behind them by That's Our Grouse, and then comes Sky's the Limit. They're racing on for home, but it's out in front. Bubba Watson the leader. If you're on the favourite, you're looking good. Bubba Watson's out in front under Philip Burns. This is a complete mismatch. It's Bubba Watson out in front and clear. Bubba Watson, he's going to repeat last year's victory. Bubba Watson is out in front to win it as they race up to the line. It is Bubba Watson who wins it for Dealview. Bubba Watson has won it. In second place is Sky's the Limit. In third was Danny Gilligan, and in fourth was That's Our Grouse. Danny Gilligan in third, and Peaky Blinders, That's Our Grouse in 4.
Philip, we're back to you again. Brilliant win there. So you're having a great weekend. The tally has gone up, double up now this afternoon. Going really well, isn't it for you?
Yeah, I couldn't have dreamt it to be any better. Like to win on Keeper Hill, like win the Guinness Mile was brilliant for PJ and Des, and then to win for the local boys like Dealview Syndicate, like Sean, Derry, Kevin, it's great. Like, and big thanks to everyone giving me rides, and it's great.
What is your impression of pony racing now since you've camped it? Because you come from a very established racing family, your father, top-class trainer. Do you think it's, when you go forward, that you would have benefited from riding in tracks like these?
Yeah, sure, it has to, like, if you're going to the track, like, with no pony racing, you'll be very green. Like, this is, you couldn't ask for a better education than pony racing.
There's one thing, if you were going to the track, you wouldn't be very green leaving Charles's yard, I would think.
Well, hopefully.
But you won very easy there. Was it just a matter of when you let him pick it up and go on?
Yeah, he did his best work earlier this week, like, than all year. Like, he never travelled like that before, and sure, he travels very well. Like, he's very strong on the bridle, and sure, when I gave him a squeeze, sure, like, he's kicked on, say galloping.
How many is that now, winners in Dingle, since you've joined us last year and this year?
4.
Yeah, I was thinking that, I didn't want to say it just in case. Listen, Philip, what are you riding in the Derby tomorrow?
Mr. Bowen.
I think he'll be there or thereabouts. Listen, everybody wishes you well, continued success for the season, and thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.
Well done.
To be joined here on Dingle Derby Day by James Curtin and Tommy O'Callaghan, who need no introduction to Dingle Races. We'll begin with you, James. How long are you in the committee here in Dingle?
I'm in the committee since 1974.
Long time.
A long time ago now. And myself and Thomas Callahan, we're good friends.
Yeah, we go back a long way.
A long way.
We've had some great days after the Dingle Races.
Great days after, it's journeys and before, and we won't say no more about it.
Any roads along the way, Tommy?
No, I was always a very placid member of the race committee. I think.
What about him?
What
about him?
Sometimes
there was great nights in Nelligan's Bar.
There was. And there was great dancing below on the bridge one time.
And there was no one in the bridge, hardly very few people.
Yeah, and that time we used to.
And there was a man playing the melodeon there, Tommy Carey from Navan.
And he used to be enjoying.
He played
Mike Nelligan and Pat Nelligan.
Yeah.
And Pat Nelligan would be big dance.
And a man from Mallow would play the banjo, Welsh he was named.
I know Denny Sexton and all, Connie Crimmins, they're all gone that way, you know. But it was great. But times change and you move.
Yeah.
And there's a new crowd there now, and they're just as good as the old crowd.
When I actually came on Friday, some of the lads above in the office, Robert, and they were telling me you were actually dead, which was actually gone to a funeral. You were?
Gone to a funeral, I was, yeah. An old lady, a great friend of mine, she was 100 years of age.
You've seen a lot, on a serious note, you've seen a lot of changes in Dingle races over the years?
You have, but you have to move with the times. Health and safety is the main issue, and that's the way it has to be. And look, it's a great town. Good times and bad times, Dingle Races always come up, trumps even this recession. It's remarkable how a town like this can go and put up 3 days racing and what it does and what it has achieved. Look at last year's, the class from last year. You have Ben Cohen, Shane Cross, both the 3 winners here last year. Young Andrew Slattery, he'd his first winner in Dingle last year. All gone onto the track. Look at who's leading the apprentice title in England at the minute, Ross O'Ryan.
Yeah.
And then you have David Egan, he rode here, and his father had winners here, John Egan, and Dave, they think so highly David that he signed professional forms and he's given up his apprentice title. And then of course you have Jack Kennedy, he was the exception, like.
Right. Yeah.
And hopefully Dylan Brown McMonagall looks to be somebody that's going to go places, you know.
Star of the future.
Yeah.
How's the business at the moment, James? On a different note again.
Flying. The singing is great anyway, do you know that?
How are the 2 donkeys after yesterday?
The donkeys are recovered. a shock they got.
I thought you were going to call him home in front there for a while, Tommy.
Who, him?
His 2 donkeys, Ballymore, Groiny and Ballymore something else.
I thought, no, it was surprising he said it was business because anytime I go up to him there's no one around, but he must have been taking something last night to be commentating like that now at the minutes, you know.
All the bookies I had last night.
Yeah.
6 or 7 bookies that were all in the bar last night.
No.
I know they wanted to find out information they wanted, right? You know.
Tommy, the Dingle Derby. Two class horses at the top, Mr. James and Mr. Bourne.
Good as a tip as myself.
Yeah, Mr. James, I tell you something. This Dingle Derby will be a 2.5 mile race today on that ground. It's going to take getting. Mr. Bourne ran very well in Errismore, but I think the dark horse out of the whole lot of them will be the Kerry horse, the Poacher. He will stay on that ground, and that race today will be at least 2.5 miles because. You know, Jerry, that's tacky ground.
Yes,
and it would be better if it was loose ground, because if they're going around and that today is going to be whoever goes around there will be a worthy winner of it.
Looking forward to Dingle Races 2019.
Correct.
So there you have it. So two amigos, Tommy O'Callaghan and James Curtin.
Give me Buckley to make the three amigos.
I have
Sure, you were there.
Thanks, James. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks.
First race is the Morden's Ballintaggart Plate, an open horse race, a mile and a quarter. Main sponsors are the Morden family, also sponsored by Matthew Griffin, Coastline B&B, Classic Hair Design, McSweeney Oil, Random Restaurant, John Pat Long Horse Riding, The Grove Cafe, Sparrow Road. And the following runners and riders. Number 1 will be Kingfisher. Paddy Hartnett rides for local boy David Grample. 2 then will be Church Hall, will be the amount of Sam Ewing. 3, the impressive Ladies Derby winner last night, Ciara Mannion and Tonic Lady. The Tonic Spring, won well, it has to be said, carries a 12-pound penalty. 4, the consistent Teddy Boy. And this one runs for Timmy McCarthy, whose relations across the way. Another impressive winner last night. Dan's Your Man gave Joey Sheridan his first winner. He's a 12-pound penalty in this race. 6 then, Wild Wind. I think it's Brian Barry that's in that. He's got orange colours. Ran fairly consistent, and Paddy getting plenty of experience here in Dingle. 7 then will be second in the race last, the Golden Mile yesterday. A Titanic struggle with Keeper Hill, and that's Uppsala. Will be Conor Rabbit. Number 8 will be Silver Dollar. Ross Shukru will ride this. Number 9 will be a Tay Jade, Dylan Brown McMonigal. And this I don't think has a penalty. Danger Man, that is the penalty. Tay Jade touched off in the Ladies Derby last night. Dylan on the 7 winner mark so far. And we wish them all well. Man of Steel will be Michael McGuan. And number 11 will be Wise Words and Jack Gilligan. Man of Steel goes up there from Ross Shukru and Silver Dollar. Trying to come back to form with Tay Jades. Followed this one up with the top on Kingfisher. Paddy Hartnett, the pink and blue check colours. Then we have Sam Ewing on Church Hall, and he makes his way up, being followed by Wise Words, a lot of Wise Words. Then Ciara Mannion and Tonic Springs. Very impressive in the Ladies Derby last night, then being followed up by number 5, Dan's Your Man, Joey Sheridan. Won impressively in this one last night, number 7, Uppsala, Conor Rabbit. He's got his first Dingle winner, and a good winner it was too. He's calling them into line. Kevin. They're away and they're running first time, and as they go up the hill, Man of Steel at the early stages, Uppsala goes through on the inside, Church Hall up on the outside. Teddy Boy gets closer, and the ball of horses then with Kingfisher on the inside. Making ground up on the outside then is a Tay Jade. The one to the rear at the early stages is young number 6 is a Wild Rover, and that's the order. Swinging across the top of the track to the Beanbone turning as they settle down. Kingfisher is coming through horses, and out the back there is this Wild Wind, and they're settling down. On the inside, Mikey McGuan has Man of Steel in front from up on the outside. Tate Jade and the man at the moment, Dylan Brown McMonigal. The red cap on the inside then is Dan's Your Man, the impressive winner yesterday, heading that one Church Hall, and coming closer now as they go out into the country for the second time. Tonic Springs has been niggled along, so too Dan's Your Man. And the Wise Words, the second last, and whipping them in. Keith Brophy, he's getting his first spin of horse open class, and he's doing quite well for his first time out, and we wish him well. Paddy Hartnett then goes back in Kingfisher. Tonic Spirit not getting the best of breaks. Man of Steel takes them along with a Tay Jade and Dylan Brown McMonigal in third place. Then we've Church Hall on the inside then coming through. Uppsala gets closer, second in the mile yesterday. Being hard driven now, Teddy Boys. They swing across the far side towards the legendary Beanbone turn in this Dingle Derby there. And as they do so, Man of Steel, Mikey McGuane looking to try to get his first winner in Dingle Races. And we'll just watch the last jockey there. He's Keith Brophy. Just to make sure they get around the bend, and he does. And as they come into the home straight on the inside, Man of Steel, but a Tay Jade now is coming hot and heel on the outside. He's got 7 victories, so will this be the 8th victory finishing past in? We've got Tonic Springs, a Tay Jade and the man at the moment, and a Tay Jade now. He's getting it served up to him on the inside, coming back. Man of Steel may have picked the Tay Jade. Tonic Spirit was third. May have picked in third place was Tonic Spirit. Then we go to Wise Words.
At Tay Jade, what a brave effort he made to make it all. But here comes our winner, first winner of the weekend for the man from Castledermot and County Kildare, Mikey McGuane, returns on Man of Steel, the core specialist, former winner of the Golden Mile and winner of the Kerry race as well. Man of Steel returns to win it for the Mar Yard up the road in Duo. Man of Steel, real core specialist. Mikey Sheehy, great to see him here in the parade ring. Mikey and Danny both successful on him. Man of Steel wins the opener. The two Mikeys here. Great to see Mikey Sheehy and Mikey McGuane joining us here. Mikey McGuane, a long time coming over the weekend, plenty of placings, but you got there.
Yeah, we got there eventually.
He loves this place.
Oh, sure. He's unreal, so he is.
At AJ, trying to make it all, you kept in the inside.
Yeah, we kept on the paint and he battled away strongly.
Do you always think you were going to get up?
I thought when any time AJ came to me, he kept finding more and more.
What else do we look forward to today, Mikey?
The boss is there in the derby. I think if he shows up what he done on Friday night, he'd have a chance.
Can't be far away. And have something else in the mile or whatever?
I think that's my daddy gone again now.
So there you have it, Mikey McGuane. Well done, the mass from Castledermot and County Kildare. Is that your first Dingle winner?
Yeah, first Dingle winner. I just want to thank Bassie Marr for giving me the opportunity to ride such good horses.
There you have it. Mikey McGuane, Castledermot, County Kildare, his first Dingle winner with Man of Steel. Delighted to be joined by a man who would have been riding Man of Steel and riding a load of fancied ones over the weekend. Unfortunately, he's out through injury. Mikey, welcome to Dingle. Unfortunately, not as you would have hoped.
Yeah, thanks very much, sir. Look, I'm lucky it could have been worse, and just delighted to come down and I suppose look and enjoy the horses running that I would have been riding. So delighted that Batsy got on the board because
he was getting a bit excited.
He was, as always. Look, Batsy's been great to me throughout the whole, as long as I'm flapping, first Dingle winners and great memories to look back on. So I just like to massively thank him,
And Mikey, you unfortunately took a fall down in Ballingarry earlier in the season.
Yeah, I took a heavy fall in Ballingarry and I wouldn't mind, I was only back from breaking my wrist. So look, I didn't have a great season, but last year, look, I was lucky, I won the Irish Field National Championship. So I finished pony racing now, so I get my licence out next June and sure, look forward to that.
We might see you back before June flapping.
I don't know, we'll know. Depends how Batsy promotes me.
He might be getting worried about Ballyheigue at Christmas.
Yeah, he might.
Mikey, some great memories to look back on. A wonderful, same as Danny, a wonderful pony racing career.
Yeah, brilliant. I think I rode something like 180 something winners, and sure to win Southern Championships and National Field Championships, Pony Championships, and the whole way up. But look, Jerry, I've got great support like Danny the whole way up through my career of pony racing. From you helping out Danny and Batsy helping out me, even with the ponies and the 5-county syndicate, that's how got me going. I was so lucky to have the people behind me that I did. So I'm just so grateful for them.
And looking forward to going to the track. Have you any plans? Looking forward to it, no doubt.
Oh yeah, exactly. Sure, I make up that mind now shortly enough. So I'll probably sign on to my father like Danny did and ride out in as many yards as I can.
What will you be going as? What Sheehy?
Sheehy.
Just Sheehy in its own. So delighted to have him here with us, one of the real stars of the game. Unfortunately not riding this year. Is a big name for the future, a big name for the racetrack. Mikey Sheehy, the man from Graignamannan, County Kilkenny.
It's the Christina Gainey Memorial Race, 15 hands race over a mile and a half. 15 hands, main sponsors Paul Gainey and family in Gainey's Bar. Also sponsored by the Tomas Devan Silage, Dennis and Mary Murphy, the Lighthouse B&B, West Kerry Boarding Kennels, O'Dowd Brothers Image and Design, and O'Connor's Fruit and Veg. The runners again are number 1, Never Say Die, Dylan Brown McMonigal, very consistent on the circuit. 2, Bubba Watson, will be Philip Burdens, won on this one last night. 3 then My Last Farewell, Julie MacDonald, and number 4, Just in Time, will be Danny Gilligan. Bubba Watson, very impressive, has a penalty and hopes to defy it. 3 winners of the weekend, I think, for young Philip Burdens so far. Julie MacDonald second in the ladies' race. She's got the pink and quartered shells and the yellow cap of Just in Time, and Danny Gilligan. They're under starters' orders. The white flag is raised. The quartet are away and running. Just in Time settles down. From on the inside, My Last Farewell. The furthest one in the track then is the top one, Never Say Die. They come up and they'll have 2 complete circuits of the track to go. About 2.5 lengths would hold them all together at this point in time. Just in Time on the inside. Bubba Watson between horses, Never Say Die up on the outside. About a length backed into My Last Farewell. And Julie MacDonald at the 5 furlong point because they meet Heartbreak Hill. And as they do so, for a mile and a half, they're going to Quair Lake Just in Time on the inside. Bubba Watson's yellow colours on a restraining ride up on the outside. The yellow colours of Never Say Die, Dylan Brown McMonigal, Julie MacDonald, the white sheepskin, or the white bridle on My Last Farewell, and that's the order where to disappear out of our view across the far side. Coming back into view now, Bubba Watson thrown down the challenge up on the outside to the long time leader, Just in Time. Improving all the time up on the outside is Never Say Die, and Julie MacDonald going very well on My Last Farewell. About 2 lengths would cover the 4 runners spread across the track on the inside. And Just in Time, the yellow colours, Bubba Watson now getting a slack of rain up on the outside then. Never Say Die, Dylan Brown McMonigal, Julie MacDonald gets My Last Farewell ever closer at the bell, 1 complete circuit of the Christina Gainey Memorial Race ahead of them. Bubba Watson goes out into the towards the 5 furlong mark, about a length and a half, 2 lengths up now. Push comes to shove for Just in Time, Never Say Die going well, and also going well is My Last Farewell. And being dropped all of a sudden is Just in Time, where Bubba Watson, young Burdens has a chance to look around rather cheekily. The rest have been bobbed along. Bubba Watson by about a length and a half. Now he gets a bob at the saddle to keep him about his work. It's Bubba Watson at the top of Heartbreak Hill, and they swing towards the Beanbone Turn by about 2, maybe 3 lengths now to Never Say Die, which isn't giving up the cause at this point in time. And a distance further back then, Just in Time, the lights have gone out, and also for My Last Farewell off the Beanbone Turn. This legendary Beanbone Turn, Philip Burdens comes into it. He's had 3 winners here already. They're Indian Fire as they set sail for the Judge and the Christina Gainey Memorial Trophy, and as they do so, Philip Burdens hands and heels. He's kicking this one up about its work. And this good pony, Bubba Watson, is defying a penalty, but it has to be said, Never Say Die is staying on for a rallying second place, but inside the distance to pass the winning line. John McDowell. And winner there, Bubba Watson takes it, Never Say Die, second and third place then.
Our winner, number 4 of the weekend for Philip Burns, the man from Ballingarry and County Limerick, a winner for Deal View. This is Bubba Watson, what a course specialist. He's becoming a winner here a year ago, and now he completes the double. Bubba Watson, an odds-on favourite, and did it in the style that an odds-on shot should. Been enjoying a great couple of weeks in the Midlands in previous weeks. And now returns for the ultimate accolade of dual winner at the festival. Philip, well done. Winner number 4 of the festival.
Yeah, I couldn't have dreamt it to be any better now. It's great.
And you were on, I think, a 1 to 6 shot, but he did it as a 1 to 6 shot, should.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep the lid on him as long as I could, and sure, just stretched him then out the last lap, like, and sure he did it well now.
Previous seasons he used to be a bit dodgy at the start, but everything's come right this year for him.
Yeah, he's come on a lot, like, you know, he's been at it 2 years, and he knows his job now, so.
Looking forward to the Dawn Mill Dingle Derby or the hot seat in the grey, Mr. Bowen.
Yeah, I can't wait, sure. He's an unbelievable right to get in a Dingle Derby, like, so.
And Philip, this is your second season with us. Are you staying pony racing next season?
Yeah, I'm only 14, so I'll be 15 next year, and I'll have a full season of that, and then.
Another Dingle to look forward to in 2019.
Yeah, this one was enjoyable, so I'll enjoy this one.
Mightn't be over yet, but Mr. Bowen, his 4th winner of the weekend from Ballingarry and County Limerick, Philip Burns, wins it on Bubba Watson.
The Harrington's Fish and Chips and Restaurant Perpetual Cup, 1500 14 two-hands pony race, a mile and a half. The main sponsors are Gary and Eileen Boyle and Harrington's Restaurant. It's also sponsored by Brian de Stack, Walsh's Pharmacy, M&D Burke Solicitors, Farms Construction, Spin City Turbots Leisure. The runners and riders are number 1 will be Green Monkey, Joey Sheridan. 2 will be Upsy Daisy, Daniel King. 3 will be Waratha, Sam Ewing. 4, it's Father Ted, Adam Ellis, replaces Julie MacDonald. And we wish her all the best. Number 5 is Pac-Man, Danny Gilligan. 6 then is Noble Star, Robert Whitley. Number 7 is Sunrise, Susie's Delight. Jay Cousins, and number 8 will be 5 Stone of Lead. It has to be the Jolly here with Dylan Brown McMonigal. 5 Stone of Lead leaves them down with Danny Galligan on a Pac-Man. Upsy Daisy on the inside. For Daniel King having an absolutely great meeting. Robert Wheatley on Noble Star, his own pony. 5 Stone of Lead, and Susie's Delight will go down. Jay Cousins. He's left them away and running. 8 runners as they settle down, and 1 to the rear at the early stages there. Noble Star. Waratha was trying to come through horses at the early stages, and Waratha and Sam Ewing, winner here previously, now settling down, and it's a leisurely place gone up then on the inside. It's Father Ted being followed through by the top one there, and that's Green Monkey. 5 Stone of Lead is next. It's won these 2 classes already here, and going out into the country. Noble Star and Flying Susie and Jay Cousins getting his first spin of pony racing. They're settling down. Meeting Heartbreak Hill, about 8-9 lengths would cover them. The pack where going through, it's Father Ted now. Waratha goes to the top one, number 1, then Green Monkeys in 3rd place. 5 Stone of Lead moves through, and that one's inside, and then coming through, Pac-Man is making a forward move. The 2 to the rear of the Noble Star and Flyaway Susie. Past the Beanbone turn they go, very little change up front, where they're settling down. We just picked them all. And Flying Susie out the back, and young Jay Cousins having his first spin in Dingle, doing very well. It's all about competing for this young man this afternoon. Swinging off the legendary Beanbone turn, he'll do that now shortly in his own pony. His pony's got very tired, and he may have to be forced to pull this one up. Coming up the home straight as they settle down. The front 4 have gone on. It's Father Ted takes them at the bell with Waratha for company up on the outside, and young Jay Cousins. As they go up into the country, and it's Father Ted takes them along with Waratha in 2nd place, and in 3rd place then on the inside, the top one, Green Monkey. 1 coming into contention then all the time, Pac-Man being followed through by 5 Stone of Lead, who in turn is being followed by Upsy Daisies at the top of Heartbreak Hill, and Noble Star makes its way down, and that's the order as they descend. All the principals are involved up front. It's Father Ted leads them in with Waratha in a clear 2nd place, where they disappear out of our view ever so slightly. As we said now, you've got a packing field. 5 stone a lead coming up on the outside. Pac-Man being hard driven on the inside. Warren looks to be going back. Following this one through again, Father Ted is coming back for more, and then we go to the top one, Green Monkey. He's done it all in these classes as they go around by the Beanbone turn for the final time, and as they do so, we're looking for Noble Star. May have been pulled up. He's got inside the distance. 5 stone a lead. He's won it previous. He's done a phenomenal thing. I think it's 8 winners. And for Dylan Brown McMonigal, the bandwagon rolls on. 5 stone a lead in convincing style. Pac-Man is second, third up on the outside. Then it's Father Ted. Father Ted being followed through by Waratah. Waratah being followed through by Green Monkey.
14-2 double winners here at the festival down the years, but I can't remember a treble. The 14-2 on Friday night over a mile, the 14-2 on Saturday over a mile and a quarter, and now the 14-2 on Sunday afternoon, the Harrington's Fish and Chip Restaurant Perpetual Trophy. It goes to 5 stone a lead from Letterkenny and County Donegal, owned by the local man Gary O'Boyle. What a result! And I don't think Adrian was too anxious to run earlier today, but fair play to Gary O'Boyle. He's gone for broke, and he's christened her, I think, the Any Power of Pony Racing. What a performance by 5 stone a lead. Completes the treble Friday, Saturday and Sunday at the 2018 Dingle Festival. Adrian, I think this all goes to Gary Boyle and Dylan.
Yeah, brilliant. It was Gary's call to run her.
Yeah.
I'd have been happy leaving her at home, but it was a good call, and the runs take nothing out of her. She's a real hard filly, so she is, and that'd be very hard to replace her.
Can't beat the man from Harrington's Restaurant.
No, he's a great lad, Gary. He's a good supporter for me. He has another nice horse with me. He runs in the consolation race, and hope he does well for him too.
Next year it could be running 4 times.
You'll need to buy more.
Well done, Adrian. Delighted for you, Dylan. Oh, sorry. Do you want to take the photograph first? Okay, take the photograph first. Brandon. Yeah. Hugh. Hello, Hugh. Back up. Dylan, we get a quick word with you. Poetry in motion.
Yeah, we were found out if she was going to run today, and after the first...
The owner decided, I'd say?
Yeah, after the first race, I knew she'd handle it perfect, and she never came out of second gear.
Was impressive yesterday, even more impressive again today, some machine?
Yeah, I just hit the front turn in, she just hands and heels to the line.
More turf history in Dingle for you?
Yeah.
Looking forward to the derby?
Yeah, looking forward to the derby now. Hopefully I'll handle the ground.
Just before that, just for James, could he upset the hot pot?
We'll try, give it a go anyway.
There you have it, Dylan Brown McMonigal. I think it's 8 winners for the weekend. Completes the treble in the 14-2 with 5 stone a lead. Well done, Gary. A special, I'll turn around here. A special performance, and fair play to you for going for it.
There was a lot of questions yesterday, but fuck it, we were here too. We won Friday night and won yesterday, so we said.
Adrian was saying to me last night, I don't know, and this morning he wasn't sure again.
We talked about it this morning. We said we'd have her at it. Why not?
Gary, great to win in front of your home crowd here in Dingle.
Yeah, it was great. This is the place to win your races, isn't it?
And you've had so many great days here over the years.
Going back to Mikey Kennedy, and you could come up along with Billy and the Kennedys really won heap of races here for me with Jack and Joe Doyle.
You're mad,
you name them. We had the best of them, yeah.
And looking forward, you've Bon Dangan to come. I think Barber thinks that he got a bit mixed up, I think, during the week there with Northern Sky and Bon Dangan. I think he thinks they were trying to pull a fast one on him.
We might have an old benefit dance tonight for Barber if things go that bad, but sure.
Things not going well at all.
Well, sure, we'll throw something.
Gary, looking forward to Bon Dangan, of course, Glen Bay to come as well.
Yeah, Glen Bay, that's a good meeting. Really never had many horses there, but I enjoyed the meeting, and hopefully we'll see.
So there you have it, a great supporter of the Dingle Festival, great sponsorship, great supporter of the Southern Pony scene. Harrington's Restaurant, the one and only Gary O'Boyle. Runners then for our TBD, number 1, Just for James, the mount of Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 2, Here Comes the Pain, Patrick Verling. Number 3, Another Tiger, Conor Walsh. Number 4, Where It Began, Ben Mulligan. Number 5, Temple Hill Tamara, the Mount of Dylan O'Connor. Number 6, Hazy Fantasy, Tom O'Connor. And number 7, Biscuit, the Mount of Luke Burke Ott. Make their way out. Here Comes the Pain under Patrick Verling from Castlelyons and County Cork, followed out by Dylan O'Connor, the man from Liscarroll, and his first winner down in Court MacSharry. Then Conor Walsh, the man from Clearystown in County Wexford. He's followed out by Roly Mulligan with the top one, or Ben Mulligan with the top one, Where It Began. Still waiting for a couple to come out of the parade ring. We'll have Dylan Brown McMonagall and Just for James, and also Luke Burke Ott on board. Biscuit. White flag about to be raised. Stand by. Hard to form a line. White flag raised. That's it, and they're off. Temple Hill Tamara bounced away smartly early doors. So too did Here Comes the Pain as they settle down. They're being followed by Where It Began as they settle down and run up the straight. And in the near side, it's Temple Hill Tamara. Over on the far side, Here Comes the Pain. They're being followed by Where It Began, and they're being followed by Another Tiger as they come up to pass the stands with a circuiter race. And in the centre, Here Comes the Pain. They get the bell. The far side, Where It Began. On the near side, Temple Hill Tamara. Then Another Tiger. They're being followed by Just for James, who goes up the inside. They've gone on from Hazy Fantasy and Biscuit as they reach the top of the track, and it's Here Comes the Pain, pressed by Temple Hill Tamara. They're being followed by Another Tiger. Then Where It Began. They're being followed by Just for James, who makes ground as they run behind the lorries. Temple Hill Tamara has gone to the front, pressed by Another Tiger, and it's Another Tiger goes up on the outside to take it up, and it's Another Tiger, the leader from Temple Hill Tamara. Just for James is travelling ominously well in third. They're being followed by Here Comes the Pain, and behind them is Where It Began. They run behind the lorries and begin the descent towards the Beanbone turn in the 12-2 Pony Derby, and it's Another Tiger, the leader, coming back into view. Another Tiger and Conor Walsh, she's in front by a couple, but Just for James is bearing down on him in second. The pair have gone away from Temple Hill Tamara in third. They're racing on towards the home turn. On the inside, Another Tiger. Coming round him is Just for James. On the inside, Another Tiger. On the outside, Just for James. Another Tiger on the far side. Just for James on the near side. Just for James has gone to the front. Just for James, the leader, chased by Another Tiger. It's Just for James and Dylan Brown McMonagall going away now from Another Tiger. A battle for minor money. Just for James, the leader. It's got to be the magic 8 for Dylan Brown McMonagall. Racing up to the line. Just for James has won it for Tony Began. Another Tiger is second. Biscuit is third. 4 Where It Began. 5 Temple Hill Tamara. 6 well done to Tom O'Connor with Hazy Fantasy. Thanks for that too.
Well done, Dylan. Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. Go for us. What's all about? Put your hand in, Yoke. Come on, Dylan. Come on, in there. Come on, in. Come on, in. Get in there, you. Dylan, did you get? Dylan, come on. Dylan, not even this. Woo! Oh yeah, hold on.
The man at the moment, he's 9th winner in Dingle, Dylan Brown McMonagall, a year to remember.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant year, and it's a very good pony. A big thanks to Kelly and Brophy for schooling her all year, and a good job of her, and Tony Began had her spot on for the day.
Things have gone really, really well for you. You must be absolutely over the moon with the way this season has gone. You're now champion-elect in the national title, and you can't be caught for the leading jockey award for the 3rd year in the trot here in Dingle.
Yeah, it's been very good and glad to have a lot of good horses, and it wouldn't be possible without them.
Yeah, and you've how many winners is that now on the circuit this year?
It's around 60 now, I think.
And you also have completed your first ton there not so long ago.
Yeah, up in Shanahoe and Seamus Bergen's meeting, I reached 100 winners.
The track, is it good?
Yeah, it's 100%. Stay wide and it's good ground.
And you'll be told to stay wide, you won't miss too much. Listen, everybody, whatever way you decide to go later this year, everybody wishes you the best of luck, because you're a great addition to horse and pony racing, and continued success inside or with us for the time being, and when you do go inside the rails, we hope all goes well for you.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
So the runners for the 2018 Dawn Milk Dingle Derby over an extended 2 miles of the track. The most coveted prize in the horse and pony circuit. Runners and riders are as follows. Number 1, Forgotten Soldier, locally owned in the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby. As we said in the Liz Daily Dingle Crystal Trophy, valued at €5,000 in the Perpetual Cup. Open horse race distance 2 miles. Main sponsors Dawn Milk Dairies, and we're indebted to them. Also sponsored by McKenna's, Mad Hatters, Thomas O'Callaghan, Race, the British Racing School, Patrick McKenna Contractors, O'Con East Jordan Fish Shop, and Dingle Bay Tours. Runners, number 1, Forgotten Soldier, Brian Dunleavy. 2, Chamber of Secrets, change the jockey here, Paddy Hartnett from Abbeyfield in County Limerick. 3 then will be one of the protagonists in the market, Mr. James and Danny Gilligan. 4, Let It Go, the man that can't do no wrong at the minute, and Dylan Brown McMonigal. Number 5, last year's heroine, has to come into the reckoning, and that's none other than Ida's Dream and Sam Ewing. 6 then will be Sir R.J. Joey Sheridan, he's already had his Dingle winner. 7, Remember Me, a dark one in this race, first ride for Ben Blaheen. Number 8 will be Dingle Harbour, will be Johnny Mulvell. And number 9, Mr. Bone, previous winner in 2016, is Philip Burns in the plate. Number 10, an on-runner. 11, then Tiger Force, Daniel King. Also has to come into the reckoning. Daniel going very well in the circuit. Non-positive will be the amount of Adam Ellis, the first ride from Adam. Then 13, the boss, Michael McGuan, stable and forum. They had the first winner here this afternoon. 14, Uncoupled Dove, there's no jockey for that. And 16, Jerry might check, Silver Wings, no jockey for it. So those are the 14 runners for the 2018 running of the Dawn Milk Dingle Races. The runners, Forgotten Soldier, number 1, with Brian Dunleavy, locally owned horse and trainer Paul Hand. This one won the Derby Dom in Carsavine on Sunday there about a fortnight ago. A live chance. The ground will determine a lot. 2, Paddy Hartnett from Abbeyfield in County Limerick. He's on Chamber of Secrets. In 3, number 3, then one of the lively ones is Mr. James. Danny Gilligan, he's gone so well on the Midland circuit. He's got the red, the green and the blue sleeves. Then 4, Let It Go, and he's left it go all this weekend. It's Dylan Brown McMonigal, the purple colours and the yellow sleeves as they make his makeup. He's on the 10-winner mark now for Dingle for 2017. A live chance. The heroine of last year's 2 Dingle Derby. She looks a picture. 2nd yesterday from County Antrim, Sam Ewing. He's got the Gigginstown colour. She's popping, and by God, she's lively here this afternoon. Ida's Dream. Then 6 is Sir R.J. Joey Sheridan from County Tipperary, the red and white striped colours, as his first Dingle winner and going very well. Then we have Ben Blaheen. He's first riding a Dingle Derby, and he's on Remember Me, the light blue with the dark blue shelves from County Galway. Then Ciara Mannion and Dingle Harbour beginning to sweat profusely. Ciara won the Ladies Derby yesterday. Then number 9, Mr. Bowen. Mr. Bowen won the Derby 2 years ago. Philip Burns. Can he walk the magic oracle on Mr. Bones? He's got the yellow Gullers with the Red Stars back in front. Then Daniel King from Mallow and County Cork on Tiger Force, a winner here over the weekend. He's gone very well, 3 to 4 winners in Dingle already this year. Some of the runners just being left down there. And then we have Adam Ellis making his debut in the Dingle Derby. And Adam Ellis is on non-positive, and non-positive being followed down by the boss and Mikey McGuan. And then we have uncoupled up the locally owned run, the white colours with the blue spots back in front, Ben Mulligan. And the last one to make its way down, Silver Wings and Connor Rabbit. They're off and they're running for the 2014-2018 Donmel Dingle Derby. And a wall of horses approach us and settling down at the early stages. Adam Ellis takes them along on non-positive. Will he be positive by the time they finish? From up on the outside, Silver Wings goes 2 for Conor Rabbit in 3rd place. Then Dingle Harbour and Ciara Mannion 4th up on the outside. Mr. Bone, Philip King, a good pitch early on. Then we've got the boss. And the boss just slightly niggled and tussled there for Michael McGuire. Then on the inside, Forgotten Soldier up on the outside is Let It Go. On the inside of that one is then Make Heartbreak Hill, and pushing up is Danny Gilligan and Mr. James. He's very keen at this point in time. The one to the rear at the early stages on Couple Dove is back there, and also back there is Ida's Dream at the top of Heartbreak Hill, making the descent towards the Beanbone turn for the first time, where they disappear out of our view and they come back in. He's led him a merry lick from the off. Adam Ellis, his first ride in the Dingle Derby. He's also had his first winner on pony racing this time, and he's on non-positive. From in 2nd place, and we've got Silver Wings, and Dingle Harbour goes 3. Mr. Bone the Grey is on the inside in 4th place, and the wall of horses again approaches, and then coming up on the outside, Let It Go, Dylan Brown McMonigal, the man of the moment, and Mr. James tracks every move. The Grey comes forward, then Forgotten Soldier being niggled along for a stride, the boss, and then going very quietly at this point in time, we have Sir Audrey and young Joey Sheridan, and out into the country they go. They meet the rising ground towards the 5 furlong mark. He's led them a merry lick, non-positive. Mr. James goes up on the outside. Then we've got Dingle Harbour and a wall of horses then clustering for positions, being hard driven. Sir Audrey is the one making convincing style, and 5th up on the outside. The Grey, Mr. Grey is in 6th place. Silver Wings gets closer in 7th. Then the boss is going 8th, 9. Tiger Roll is getting closer. Remember Me's Blue Colours has been coming. Forgotten Soldier has gone back through the pack on Couple Dove. Whips them in as they pass the boxes, and we go to the Beanbone turn, and they come off the bell, and it's this legendary Beanbone turn as they do so. He's led them a merry lick. Non-positive Adam Ellis from up on the outside then, taking it up now, one of the fancies. Mr. James takes it up for Danny Gilligan, 3rd place, short-cutting the rail all the time on the inside. Mr. Bone, Philip Burns between horses, Let It Go is Dylan Brown McMonigal. The red colours all the time, getting closer. Sir Audrey up on its outside, Remember Me, and Blaine, he gets closer. Tiger Rolls, it's ding-a-ling-a-ling time in the Dawn Dingle Derby 2018, and out into the country they go on the inside. Mr. Grey takes them along from up on the outside in a clear 2nd place. Mr. James, Ida's Dream gives eye-catching progress in 3rd place. Let It Go then is in 3rd place. Tiger Roll is being hard driven as they meet Heartbreak Hill. Silver Wings won't be winging it this afternoon. Mr. Grey takes them to the hill, and Mr. Bone now goes on. It's Mr. Bone by about a length and a half for Philip Burns, with Ida's Dream in 2nd place. Let It Go is 3rd. Remember Me is 4th. Tiger Call is 5. Being hard driven in 6th is Tiger Call. Then we go back. Mr. James is gone backward, pedaling backward. They're at the legendary Beanbone turn as they set sail for the judge. Mr. Bone, he won it 2 years ago. Philip Burns has taken the Golden Mile yesterday as they swing towards the judge. Mr. Bone and Philip Burn with Ida's Dream, and Sam Ewing is coming all the time up on the outside. These two look between them. On the inside, Mr. Bone with Ida's Dream coming again inside the final furlong. Mr. Bone and Philip Burn. Ida's Dream is coming back on the renewed drive. They're inside the first couple of 100 yards. Mr. Bone regains his crown from Ida's Dream in 2nd. Tiger Royal Call is 3rd. In 4th place, Let It Go, the boss is 5. Remember Me is 6th and 7th place. Mr. James up on the outside was 8. Chamber of Secrets. Then back to Sir R.J. ran great for a long time. Forgotten Soldier. So Philip Burns, a big double success. That's sportsmanship. That's his sportsmanship. Philip Burns shaking hands with his Sam Ewing rode a splendid race, the two of them, with his horsemanship at its very best. Do give them a generous round of applause on your left-hand side. All the jockeys gone down there. Dylan Brown, McMonigal, Danny Gilligan, young Daniel King, Ben Blaheen, and then we have Sam Ewing, he's second there. Crown is reversed this year, and Philip Burns must be over the moon. A big race double for him. Non-positive and Adam Ellis. Then the rest of them gone in. Joey Sheridan goes in, Ben Dunleavy, and the rest of the pack. Unofficially, 9, 5, 11, 4, 13, 9, 5, 11, 4, 13.
Well done, and so we welcome back the horse that has regained the Dingle Derby crown. Winner here in 2016. He was runner-up in 17, but he returns to the hallowed enclosure here in Dingle to regain the Dingle Derby crown. The Dawn Milk Dingle Derby goes to Philip Burns, the man from Ballingarry in County Limerick, on the flying grey Mr. Bowen. Successful here 2 years ago under Pat Taff. Returns now to win it for Mick Flannery, led in by Ger Faulkner. What a special horse he is, Mr. Bowen. Successful, of course, in Ballyconneely just over a week ago. Second this time, number 5, Ida's Dream, the reigning champion, goes down fighting. Third was number 11, What a Run for Tiger Force. First spin in the race for Daniel King. Fourth was number 4, which was Let It Go for Dylan Brown McMonigal. And fifth, number 13, The Boss, under Mikey McGuan. So crowned Harrington's Restaurant Dingle Derby winner. Kindly sponsored, of course, by Dawn Milk. Very shortly now, we'll have a quick word with Philip Burns. Philip, of course, from Ballingarry in County Limerick. His fourth winner, I think, of the weekend. Mr. Bowen returns to Dingle to win the Derby. What a lovely horse he is. Not sure if there's any of the Taft family here with us this afternoon. Well done to the Burns family. Out, go quick, out. Very shortly now, we'll have a quick word with Philip Burns. Philip. Well done, Philip. Delighted for you. Philip, many congratulations. We've been talking a bit there over the weekend. He travelled well in that mile on Friday night, and by golly, he travelled well today.
Oh yeah, I was confident the whole way, and he gave me some spin around out.
The rain probably helped him, I'd say, yesterday afternoon.
Yes, he'd want soft ground, and he went very nicely on that ground. So
over the far side, you took it up for the final time?
Yeah, and I was just trying to hold him up to the top of the hill and let him roll down. And Sam came, and
Ida's Dream won it last year, and the form was reversed.
Yeah, I was sure.
Stayed on stoutly up the hill. Were you always confident you'd hold on?
Yeah, he's a galloper. He'd stay galloping all day for his brilliance.
What are 2 seasons you've had pony racing?
Yeah, this season now has been the best. I couldn't have dreamt it to be any better now.
Following some famous footsteps to win the Dawn Milk Dingle Derby?
Yeah, sure. This is great. Like, big thanks to Mick for giving me the leg up and giving me the chance on him. And thanks very much, Mick.
When did you get the spin?
Just earlier in the week. There was a Tuesday. Got called up.
A lucky phone call.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Delighted for him, his second year on the pony racing circuit. He's from Ballingarry in County Limerick, a famous name. Philip Burns, the Dawn Mills Dingle Derby winning jockey for 2018. Winner, of course, in Ballyconneely last Saturday afternoon. Make, quick work. Turn around here, mate. Mick, welcome to Dingle. You wouldn't be a stranger on this part of the world.
No, thanks very much, Jerry. Tough going.
You're well able for it. Ran well here on Friday night. Philip, I thought, had trouble enough to pull him up in the mile.
He had probably, but the horse has been off for the last 8 weeks. He had a bad injury.
All right.
And I got some great help from the Finnerty family.
You must have painted him for Ballyconneely, did you?
Well, he was brown when he won there, but he is white today.
Good horse for the Taths. Won it here 2 years ago.
He did. Took a bit of training, but he's a good horse.
When did you buy Mick?
Bought him a year and a half ago.
And all systems go for today?
Well, that was the plan. So injury nearly put me over it, but I'm back in action.
The rain was probably a bit of a help to him?
Small bit of a help, but he's dried out well today.
And what's the plan for him now for the rest of the season?
I'd say retirement for me, and I don't know what to do with him.
You're young enough yet. Well done to Mick Flannery. He's won the Derby with Mr. Bowen. In second place, number 5, which was Ida's Dream. What a run for Sam Ewing from the reigning champion. Third, number 11, Tiger Force. Big run for Daniel King and Castle Racing. Fourth was number 4, which was Let It Go for Dylan Brown McMonigal. And in the money in fifth was number 13, The Boss, ridden by Michael McGuan. 14 ran in the Dingle Derby. Delighted to be joined here in Dingle by the local man, Jack Kennedy. Jack, of course, record-breaking pony champion, pony racing champion. Jack, nice to be back in Dingle for the weekend.
Yeah, it's great. It's my first time getting back here for the races since I started riding on the track, so it's lovely to get back. Yeah.
Memories of pair of Jacks a long time ago?
Yeah. I was just watching 12 too there. We're reminiscing, so yeah, no, they were great days.
And just did that pair of Jacks?
No, we don't.
And remember the film done there a good few years ago? It comes up every so often in Pair of Jacks when you were getting ready for your first spin in Dingle.
Yeah, my mum and dad put it on every Christmas and they take the piss out of me over the bit.
I remember you saying he won't stay.
Yeah.
You had a great pony racing career, Jack. Won the Derby here, of course, in Coolaboola.
Yeah, that was great. Sure. You know, the Dingle Derby is like the Gold Cup of the pony racing, and that's what the whole year revolves around. So to win it is a massive thing. Yeah.
And then you went to the track and had success in the flat, and then switched to the jumps.
Yeah. What was that?
Gordon Elliott calling, is it?
Yeah. I started riding on the flat, and my weight was kind of getting the better of me. The plan was always to go jumping anyway, and I was very lucky. The position I got into, Gordon was very good to me, so it's I was very lucky.
Some outfit at the moment, we were just saying there, Jack?
Yeah, it is. We're fairly busy up there now. We've probably 230 or 40 in up there, but
you won't be short of a job for a while?
Hopefully not, anyway. Hopefully.
Michael O'Leary, you're getting on well with Ryanair?
Yeah, so far so good anyway. They're, like Gordon, they're very good to me. They give me plenty of opportunities, and to be riding good horses like that, there's plenty of people that love to be in the position I'm in.
And you won't be going for a cup of tea, I'd say, for a long time with him.
I hope not.
And Jack, I suppose one of the biggest victories was the Leopardstown Christmas meeting there.
Yeah, it was my first Grade 1 winner and my 100th winner.
Some finish as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I suppose I didn't really expect much going racing. Brian had kicked Val's Lido, I think he rode in it, and sure Dom Pauly was in it as well. I was kind of on the third string, but it all
famous victory.
Yeah, it all fell into place anyway.
And looking forward to the season ahead. You're have just a slight shoulder problem at the moment, but hopefully you'll be up and running very quickly.
Yeah, I'll be back riding on Friday now, so hopefully we'll stay injury free after that.
Finally, for the crowd here in Dingle, any dark horse looking forward to for those dark winter days?
It's early days yet. They're only really after coming back in. So I suppose there's the obvious ones like Sam Crow and all them good horses. But
some machine, isn't he, that Sam Crow?
Yeah, he is. He's definitely the best I've ever threw my leg across.
So hopefully, and just before you go, that famous Cheltenham victory as well. Lebec. Sure. All those pony racing days with some of you not starting probably was a help, was it?
Yeah, he was probably similar to Perry Jack. He used to have that problem with him too. But I wasn't even going to be riding him. Only Keith Donoghue took a break from riding around that time, and I was lucky enough to get on him. And I suppose they weren't really expecting much from him going there. It was 50-50 whether he'd jump off or not, so I had no pressure on me or anything, so it all worked out well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of us all, we wish the local man Jack Kennedy every success for the forthcoming National Hunt season. He was a star of the pony racing game, an absolute credit to the pony racing game. He's an absolute credit to the National Hunt profession, and let's hope we see him back better than ever in the weeks and months to come, and let's hope he'll be there for Cheltenham and Aintree Glory in the months ahead. The local man Jack Kennedy.
So the first divided a mile, now two have to be weighed out, and the list of runners and riders for the Fitzgerald Centre and the Home Value Race and the Danny McCarthy Trophy, an open horse race distance 1 mile. Main sponsors by Fitzgerald Centre and Home Value. It's also sponsored by ARB, the Goat Social, John Welder, Jewellers, Fado, Lord Baker's, John Downey O'Connor and Couple Dove. The runners, now we were just told 2 had to be weighed out, but we'll give them 2 as we have them. Number 1 will be Callie Carter. That one has to be weighed out, no jockey given for it. 3, who knows? 9 runners to post. The runners making their way down. Let's roll the Little Pop Rocket. And it's Danny Hartnett. Now these 7 runners coming in, he's left them away and running. Thunderstruck doesn't get the best of breaks. Thunderstruck, it's a bad start there for those that didn't get it. The flags are down, they're left go and running, and there's only 5 now left go. The Little Pop Rocket takes them along. The flags were kept down. The Little Pop Rocket from on the inside. We have taken a keener tug as Mikey McGuane. And that's my daddy, and as they go up into the country, and that's the order. Let's Go is in 4th place, bobbed out the back then for a stride or 2 there is Mr. Pablo, 5 runners, and Little Pop Rocket and Kevin Healy. They won in Errismore last time. From in 2nd place then, we have That's My Daddy. In 3rd place, moving up on the outside, and it's Let's Go. Let's Go from on the inside is Brian Dunleavy and See the Dream. And the other 2 didn't go, and that's the order. Mr. Pablo's in 5th place as they make the descent across by the Beanbone turn. And that's it. They're strung out like a line of washing. It's the Little Pop Rocket and Kevin Healy that won in Errismore last time. Being pressed now up on the outside then. Michael McGuane, he's already on the winner's mark here this afternoon. And Let's Roll is being toiling in 3rd place. On the inside, the Little Pop Rocket, he's met him in very lick. And That's My Daddy. That's My Daddy up on the outside. Michael McGuane looking for his 2nd winner for Dingle. But coming back on the inside, the Little Pop Rocket is in finish, and Let's Go is finishing inside the distance as they come up to the line. That's My Daddy Michael McGrath, second winner in Dingle. In second place, the Little Pop Rocket. In third place was Let's Go. In fourth was number 9. And that was See the Dream.
Welcome back, our winner, the first division. Plenty of drama before the race with non-runners, but no doubt about the winner. The winner, That's My Daddy, for Batsy Maher out in duo under Mikey McGuan, the man from Castledermot in County Kildare. Bit unlucky yesterday in the Guinness Golden Mile. Recoups the losses here in the first division of the mile. Mikey McGuan enjoying a fine season on the Southern Circuit. Winner, of course, earlier on with Man of Steel. Attention, please. There is a rule 4. Sorry. There is a rule 4 of 50 pence in the pound. Delighted to be joined by Mikey McGuan. Mikey, it all came good.
Oh yeah, it worked perfect now today.
He was a big fancy for the Golden Mile yesterday. Probably the rain didn't help.
No, things just didn't go well at all for us, but we got it right today.
Always Prominent was travelling well going out for a circuit ago.
Yeah, he was travelling very well. I just gave him a breather up the hill and kicked on. He won well.
Turning into the straight, you were always that Little Pop Rocket, very genuine, but you always had him covered.
Yeah, I knew I had him covered.
What have you to come, Mikey? Three races left, I think.
Yeah, I've Osaka, I think, and then That's My Boy in the consolation.
That's My Boy.
Yeah. So.
Could it be a treble for Batsy?
Oh, sure, I hope so.
Mikey, Mikey, before you go, are you staying with us next season?
Yeah, I think I'm here next year, yeah.
So there you have it. The man from Castledermot and County Kildare completes a double on the day, winning with Man of Steel, and now That's My Daddy.
Philip Bunn on another prominent runner there. Razzle Dazzle. Neve Hogan. Neve Horgan, and it was Just a Dream. Half price, Joey Sheridan. He's looking to recoup losses here. They're all away this time. Danny Gilligan is perched there with a Golden Mac. He decided not to start. Another one given trouble there, but Omega bowls along at the early stages now. From up into the outside is Half Price. Then in between horses, Derry Ear Follow the Dream on the inside. Then is Razzle Dazzle. Belly Hackett Boy takes him into this bend, and the last one, it was Just a Pain, and then Neve Hackett as they go around this bend and go into the 5 furlong from home mark. Dagwa Heartbreak Hill. This big strapping Omega won the Golden Mile, the bottom mile, 4 white socks, and from up on the outside, Half Price, Derry Ear goes 3. Follow the Dream is going 4. Belly Hackett Boy is 5. Then we have the Razzle Dazzle being hard driven, and it was just a Dream going down the far side where they disappear and go walk about at the Beanbone turn, and as they do so, It was just a dream. And Eve Hackett, she ran this one in the pony race at the Ladies' Derby, where the pack are beginning to cluster up. Half Price comes up on the outside to try to throw down a challenge. They're spread across the track. It's Half Price between horses now as they come off the bend. It's just a dream, comes up on the outside, and Ballyhacket Boy is finishing fast. It's just a dream. Follow the Dream is coming inside the distance. It's Follow the Dream. Ballyhacket Boy will he give Ciara Mannion a double? Ballyhacket Boy and Follow the Dream, and Follow the Dream takes a second divide of the mile. In second place up on the outside, Ballyhacket Boy. And the rest of the pack were finishing fast there.
Follow a Dream and Ballyhacket Boy, but this one becomes the third winner of the weekend for Daniel King as Follow a Dream returns. Follow a Dream, a winner here a year ago under Mikey Sheehy for Declan McGuigan. He's won this one. Follow a Dream for Daniel King. Follow a Dream gets the better of Ballyhacket Boy to win this one. Daniel, many congratulations. Great finish.
Yeah, very good. You know, he travelled well, and when I asked him, he fairly picked up.
And were you always confident of getting there?
Oh yeah, always.
He was a winner here last year as well for Declan McGuigan. Was an impressive winner, I think, back in Castle Island way back in beginning of June.
He was, yeah, and he's a very good horse, so I'm just very grateful to get on him.
Great spin in the Derby for Tiger Force.
Oh yeah, it was very good, and as I say, I'm just grateful for the horses I have to ride, they're very good.
And have you something in the consolation, Daniel?
I have Bally Brown Boy in the consolation.
He won it last year?
He did, yeah, so hopefully he'll go close.
3 for the weekend?
Yes, brilliant now.
There you have it, his third winner of the weekend. Daniel King wins on Follow a Dream. DBD, number 1, Let Him Rock, Joey Sheridan. Number 2 is Catch a Star, Philip Burns. 3, Movins Boy, Darren McGill. Number 4, Irish Rover, Ciara Mannion. 5, Bowen Dangan, Dylan Brown McMonigal. 6, That'll Do, Adam Ellis. 7, Big Chris, Paddy Hartnett. 8, Last Chance Paddy, Sam Ewing. Number 9, Killian's Pride, Brian Dunleavy. Number 10, Let's Go, Rory Mulligan. Number 11 is Mr. Mac, Danny Gilligan. And number 12 is That's My Boy, Mikey McGuan. 13, The Chancer, Brian Barry. 14, Bally Brown Boy, Daniel King. 15, Cruise Control, the Mount of Conor Rabbit. 15 runners this time. Runners making their way then towards the 1.5 mile starting pole for this concluding consolation contest. Rory Mulligan there with Let's Go. And still to lead the parade ring, Last Chance Paddy under Sam Ewing, runner-up this year in the Derby, of course, with Ida's Dream. Won't be too long now before they'll be sent on their journey. Last chance to get your bets on for the festival. That's it. They're off. And as they settle down in the early stages, prominent towards the outside is Mr. Mac. Right up there too, over on the far side is Joey Sheridan with Let Him Rock. And as they settle down and come up the straight for the first time in this consolation, and on the outside, the leader is Mr. Mac. Mr. Mac in front, followed in second by That's My Boy. Let Him Rock on the far side, followed by Movins Boy and the Chancer. On the outside, Big Chris, followed by Bally Brown Boy. They're being followed further back by Adam Ellis with That'll Do. Back towards the end of the early stages is Catch a Star, and back there as well is Bowen Dangan. Racing up past the 10 furlong starting point, and in front, That's My Boy. That's My Boy goes on, followed in second place by Mr. Mac. Let Him Rock is third. They're being followed just in behind them by Bally Brown Boy, Movins Boy and the Chancer. They're being followed by Big Chris, and just in behind that one is Killian's Pride. They're being followed further back behind them by Catch a Star as they race behind the lorries for the first time in the 1.5 mile, shortly beginning the descent towards the Beanbone turn. And the leader is Mr. Golden Boy. Mr. Mack. Mr. Mack goes up on the outside, and it's Mr. Mack the leader, chased in second place by That's My Boy. Just in behind them and trying to make ground as well, Belly Brown Boy, as they make the descent into the straight. In this mile and a half consolation, Mr. Mack up on the outside, followed in the centre, just in behind them by Let Him Rock. They're being followed by That's My Boy, pushed along, then Belly Brown Boy. They're being followed towards the outside, trying to make ground as well. Just in behind them is further back Big Chris, and as they race up to get the bell, and it's got Mr. Mack the leader. In second is Movements Boy. Let Him Rock is third. That's My Boy 4, followed by Belly Brown Boy. They're being followed by Big Chris. Behind them is Last Chance Paddy. They're being followed by That'll Do. Shuffled along is Killian's Pride. They're being followed by Cruise Control. Behind that one, Irish Rover. The one that's tailed off is in behind them, the Chancer, as they race up Heartbreak Hill for the final time at the festival. And Mr. Mack has gone on by 2 to 3 lengths, chased in second place by Movements Boy. Let Him Rock is third, followed by Belly Brown Boy. Behind them is Big Chris. They're being followed further back behind them by Last Chance Paddy. They reach the brow of the hill and begin to descend towards the Beanbone turn, and shortly to come back into view behind the lorries. And when they went away, it was Mr. Mack and Danny Gilligan. He said a frustrating festival. He's on 2 to 3 lengths in front, chased in second place by Movements Boy. They're being followed behind them by Let Him Rock, and they're being followed further back by Belly Brown Boy. They're on the descent towards the home turn, and Mr. Mack and Danny Gilligan out in front, chased all the while by Movements Boy. Let Him Rock out towards the outside. They're being followed behind them by That'll Do, but up the straight is Big Mac the leader. Big Mac in front under Danny Gilligan, the man from Crockwell. He's out in front. He's at a frustrating festival, but he's got to complete it in style. They're racing inside the last 100 yards. Victory in the consolation for Danny Gilligan, and at the line, Mr. Mack is well at Movements Boy second. Let Him Rock is third. In fourth was That'll Do. 5 Last Chance Paddy. 6 was Irish Rover, followed by Belly Brown Boy, and behind them was Big Chris, and then Let's Go.
Well then, lads. Hey, never give up though. Hey. You can hold John. Bring your jockey, lads.
So we get a word now with the winning jockey, Danny Gilligan. So now we get a quick word, Danny, before you weigh in. Danny, great to see things going well. Finally, you've had a great season on you've had a great season in the Midlands. Just tell people how many winners you've had so far this year.
That's my 36th winner of the season. So.
Yeah, and probably one of the ones you will really enjoy, I would think.
Oh yeah, it's all worth for Dingle, yeah.
Now, tell me, how did that race plan out today? Did it go as according to plan for you?
Well, I was meant to sit second or third, but I was getting an easy lead out in front, and he done it well in the end.
And how many winners is that you've had now in Dingle?
That's my second winner, yeah.
So you have a 100% increase in your record anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I do think this young fella, in time, we've all heard about the exploits of other people, but this is one young man I think you're going to hear an awful lot of in time. His name is Danny Gilligan. His brother is Ollie Gilligan. Ollie has won a donkey derby here, and he's had 4 winners in your own pony in the track. He finished here. And your other brother Jack, an exceptional pilot, and your other brother Liam, an equally exceptional pilot. They come from a great racing family. Do give him a generous round of applause. The 30+ winner mark. Well done. I presume you'll be back next year, will you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Danny. Congratulations.
And so, first of all, we present the champion lady jockey of 2018. It goes to Furban and County Offaly, to Ciara Mannion, successful for the first time after so many near misses in yesterday's Lola Barry Memorial Ladies Derby.
Sarah, this way.
Reserve winner of the inaugural running of the Lola Barry Memorial.
Everybody all right?
Thanks very much. Tom. Thank you.
Runner-up in the Jockeys Championship here at the festival from Ballingarry in County Limerick, with 5 winners over the weekend. Philip Burns, successful of course of Mr. Bowen in the Dorman Dingle Derby, who won number 1 from the 50 pounds out of the clouds of the Derby trial, and Keeper Hill in the Guinness Golden Mile.
Everybody okay?
Well done, Philip. And so it comes to the crowning of the champion jockey at the Dingle Festival for 2018. Successful here in 2016, 2017 and now 2018 with a record-breaking 9 winners. It goes to the man from Letterkenny in County Donegal, Dylan Brown McMonigal. Successful.
Come look this way. That's it.
Winner of course prize with Northern Sky, with Unhinged, with Half Price, with Little Spirit, and in the 12-2 Pony Derby with Just for James. A unique achievement by a special talent. Goes off of course to Tony McCoy tomorrow afternoon. Looking forward no doubt to another festival here in Dingle in 2019. So just before we finish the DVD, we're going to have a quick word with Dylan and Philip. Kira's still there.
Just before you do, just get a photograph of the trees in together now. Bring our trophy. That's right, yeah, Tony you do. Alright lads.
Watch yourself up.
I think we should and ladies.
Yeah, we'll put the there.
I think so.
Okay lads. Lovely. Great.
Yeah, everybody has a chance to finish the DVD, so all right. I'll go in between you as well. And so, as we come to the end of our DVD here in Dingle for 2018, we talk to the voice of Dingle, Tommy. Another great festival, numbers back all the year, but they've stood up remarkably well here over the weekend.
Yeah, as we said earlier, Dingle is remarkable for a town like it to continue to produce 3 days racing, and great success. Everybody gone out the same way they came in. We've seen exceptional talent here. It's great to see Ciara Mannion. She's nearly around as long as I am at this game. To see her winning a ladies' derby, it is special because she's got her fair share of knocks. She knows all about the ups and downs of this game. And I think here everybody's so proud of you getting you first ladies derby. Congratulations. The man here, and he's going to be a revelation in his own time. He's done very, very well since he joined the circuit. You know, they'll say he's Charles Burns' son. Charles is a trainer in his own right. Philip has gone out and he's done his thing, and I gotta tell you something, he's going to be maybe a little more fair to his father when he goes on the track on time. And well done, Philip. It's a remarkable achievement to do the job. But the man on the left, on our left there from Letterkenny, he's broken every record that can be broken. What can one say about him? They talk about steering jobs. But he's steered. He's a brain, a tactical brain as good as any, and I think on the track, if he gets the brakes, he's exceptional. And to the jockeys, then you see the jockeys have got their winners here. Joey Sheridan, a long time around trying to get a Dingle winner.
Mikey McGuane.
Mikey McGuane is 3 winners, and King 3 winners. Lads, you were proud. But Dingle itself, it's a unique hallowed ground through good times, bad. We've had the support. There's always issues that have to be addressed, and they're dealing with in due course. But I think the most important thing is today there were winners and losers. Everybody competed. Everybody had an enjoyable time, and they're all going out the same way they come in. And look, here's looking forward to 2019 and whatever. Jory, thank you so much for all your help as well.
Philip, the festival to remember?
Yeah, definitely was.
The Golden Mile, the Derby Trial, the Golden Mile, and the Dingle Derby?
Yeah, great. Get those 2 big wins.
Pressure on for next year.
Yeah.
Ciara, just getting in there. You landed the ladies' derby.
At long last, yes, I got there.
Looking forward to Gisela probably.
Gisela or somewhere, yeah. And hope to get the ride on Jared's horses again.
Dylan, we'll conclude the DVD. 3 days to remember, 3 days to savour.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant weekend. Brilliant horses to ride, and all the horses are going well. And Hayley will have to be 5 stone lead, winning 3 days with it.
Adrian is happy enough, I'd say.
Yeah, he is. Proud as punch.
So there you have it, from Dingle 2018, until we all meet again in Ballintaggart in 12 months' time. Go Mead Galera Bio, Aran Tom Shaharit.